Hello, hello everybody. My audio is probably low. I don't know. I don't have a way to test it out. So I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me. Hello! I almost put my headphones on too, but I don't need headphones, as you guys have reminded me so many times now. Too quiet, that's what I figured. What's up? Hello, hello. I can move this in a little bit too. That'll help. I just don't want it to steal the focus, you know? Hello. Thing about this interface is it jumps quick. I don't have a way to, I need a better way to monitor the audio. Hello, what's up? Welcome everybody, it's been so long. Can I there in Alaska? I don't know what you're asking me to do. Let's put this over here because it's a little in the way. Who is this handsome devil? What's up? What's my gym EDC? First you have to go to the gym. It is about freaking time. I know. I was actually working late, guys, getting a post updated on the website. I don't look clear or in focus. I was getting a note that there were some dropped frames. It's really crystal clear on this screen. I can mute this and watch it live and see what this looks like. Should be 1080-60. Yeah, it looks good on this. It's a bit pixely. It might be my internet connection. It's been, yeah, it does look pixely, doesn't it? I'm not sure why. Freezes up some for you. See if I can fix this. It's, I've not done anything different. Yeah, I'm getting dropped frames right here. I see them dropping. See if I can fix this up. We don't need it to be 60 frames. I don't know if I can change that now. Not allowed during live stream. Let me look at my control panel. But yes, it feels good. See your frames all over the floor. Yeah. A little choppy for you also. What beverage today? AMB. We are drinking the Appalachian Mountain Brewing Longleaf IPA. I only have one of these. Where's the Lagavulin? I do have a bottle. I just don't want to. I don't want to kill off the rest of the bottle. You know what? I bet pausing this would probably fix up some of the drop frames I was streaming. I had 2 open streams of this EDC jacket. My jacket that I've been wearing is an Eddie Bauer Micro Puff lately. It is set for low latency, so I don't know. It's got to be my internet connection, if it's anything. I'm streaming with an A7R3. There's more coming. Somebody gonna send me some Lagavulin? I did not make an I'm watching you. Crystals. I'm pixelated still. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is there's not really anything I can do now. Not without killing the stream and coming back. But I believe it's gotta be the internet here. Oh, hello, magnetic keys. So you guys were asking me in the Discord, some of you were asking me the other day what those magnetic keys were. The V Vucker guy here in the chat, he is the guy behind those. So they're little blanks that you can buy, and it's a key organizer in and of itself because the keys magnetically stick to one another, and when there's a little pivot screw and they snap out. So, yeah. Be fine. Am I still pixelated? Because I still see drop frames here. And there's not anything I know that I can do. Yeah. Yes, I am. Okay. What I can do is I can kill this stream, fix my internet, like just reboot everything, and try again. If that works for you guys. Ooh, I know what the problem is, I bet. It might not. We'll see. Okay. Just keep streaming. Can you guys still see me? Am I still here? I can't tell. I just switched to a 5 gigahertz network. I was apparently on the 2.4. Is it looking better? Only one way to find out. Nah, still pixelated. .4, yeah. For some reason my desktop keeps automatically connecting to the 2.4. Looking top quality. Drop frames detected, yeah. I'm getting like alerts for this too. Amateur hour for sure. Let's see what XSplit has to say about it. Oh, they don't say anything. This page will be updated. January 26, 2016. Cool. Cool. Appreciate you, XSplit. I don't care because you're an amazing YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you so much. Moderately forgive me. Well, it's understandable. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I don't know why nobody got the notification either. I think it's because XSplit, for some reason, pushed it out as a private broadcast, which is not what it was supposed to be at all. It was supposed to be public, and it pushed it out as private. I had to switch it to public after I started the stream. So, I don't know if there's much that I can do. Sorry, guys. Could be, no. I don't know. Yeah, I think the problem is that it just wasn't pushed out to people, but also YouTube is just being YouTube, man. It's not always, where's Greasy Matt? I don't know, man. Matt he's been having some troubles. I'm not going to talk about them publicly, but he has been having some issues, and it's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So he's not been around a lot. Jose is working so much. So right now I don't have a moderator in the chat, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the stream picks up a little bit and acts a little better for me. Let me try to bump this a little bit too. Noah Hunsacker asks, what's your favorite phone case brand? Actually, I haven't opened it yet, but I got this in the mail. This is the Nomad rugged case, which works with Moment lenses. I love Nomad's normal leather cases. They sent this one. I was saving it for an unboxing, but I may not do an unboxing. I love their leather cases, but this one works with Moment lenses, which means I'm more likely to actually use it. I got a Moment lens right here. Never got a notification. That's what I keep hearing. Nobody's getting notifications. Yes, the Nomad case survived. It came in looking pretty rough. If you guys saw the picture on Twitter, so you can mount a Moment lens to the Nomad case. It's really sick. It's not going to fit on my phone right now because I have this little attachment on the back for a wireless charger. But yeah, Nomad is probably one of my favorite case makers. And I don't know if I've got it here. I've got one somewhere around here. The actual Moment case is really nice with a wood, it's like a walnut back. Let's see if I got it. I don't know, here it is. The Moment case is really, really nice as well. But I haven't been carrying my phone in a case for like a month. I've just been carrying it with that little thing on the back. Spiegan's pretty good, definitely. How long have I been live? 15 minutes. Is it looking any better? Because I've done everything I can from my side. DJ, you're not really late. Available for the S8. I don't know. Nomad does some stuff for the S8. This is definitely available for the S8 because I have this on my S8 Plus. I don't know about this one yet, but it is live on their website. They launched this, I believe, this week or last week. So they sent that, and they sent this little goodie, which I was not expecting. Got the Discord alert. Good. I'm glad I at least published it there. They sent this little goodie, a Horween money clip. And let me tell you, this thing right here, it's so strong. I don't know what kind of magnets they're using. It definitely got to be neodymium, but it's very strong. I can't get it apart. So yeah, they sent these things. I will update you guys on those a little bit later. Can you cut cheese on the back of that Molnit case? Probably. I mean, it's really hard walnut. It's very hard walnut. Keep that out of your front pocket. Yeah, the magnet. This thing is so strong. Snip the boy. Have I ever talked about belts? Not really. There's a belt that I'd like. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a hidden pocket belt. The whole inside of the belt is a zipper, and you can stuff things down into the belt. Circumcision via money clip. Yeah, seriously. Any chance you would carry a fixed blade for EDC? Not. I wouldn't do it like on my own accord. If I was sent a fixed blade, I would. What's their names? Something Brothers, Barest Brothers. He actually reached out and was going to send me a Kiradashi, and I would have carried the Kiradashi, but it never came. So I would carry something like that. I probably wouldn't carry like a full-on essay for everyday carry. I also don't really like the CRKT fixed blade that some people EDC. I'm more of a folder guy. I just am. It just seems more practical for daily carry use. If I'm in the woods, fixed blade all day. All day. I have not had any more drop frames since switching to 5 gigahertz, so that's a positive sign at least, if nothing else. Current EDC. It's changed since I did the video on my current EDC, so I don't know. You know, like, I would love to stick with the same EDC for more than a week, but yeah, it's not working for me. It's just not going to be something that's possible, I think. I've just got to get used to always changing my EDC. So that's just the reality, and that's not a bad problem to have at all. But one thing in my EDC, my computer screen's just turned off. One thing in my EDC that's not changed in the last month is this. So this is the Tale of Knives belt loop holster. I'm going to have a video coming out on this weekend. I shot part of it yesterday. Was supposed to shoot the rest of it today, and I just didn't get to. I was late to this, so I just did not have a chance to. But this is a belt loop pouch, and Alex makes fun of me for wearing this thing, my girlfriend, but I really freaking love this belt loop pouch. It works with my paramilitary 2 perfectly. But it also works with something like your Ontario Rat 1. It fits in there like a glove. It's actually really easy in and out. It fits in there perfectly. You can use clip, no clip if you want. The Tangram Rumble. Yeah, not Rumbler, Rumble. The Rumble fits down in there perfectly as well. This is the XL version of the belt loop pouch. So any knife in the ballpark of the Ontario Rat or PM2 or anything will fit down in there perfectly, and it's also made for flashlights around the size of the S1R baton or S2R baton. It's made for flashlights in that ballpark. So this fits on the other side. And if you want to push it out from the bottom, it's opened on the bottom. So if you use a smaller light like the S1 Arbiton, this is the S1 Arbiton 2 in titanium, normally if it didn't have that cutout, it would be kind of tough to get that out of there. So with the cutout, you can just push it up from the bottom. But that's been a staple in my EDC. Absolutely been a staple in my EDC. All right, let's see. Maybe you could assign us an EDC and we could report back. That's interesting. I thought about doing a video displaying all of the options I have for an EDC and having you guys choose my EDC, but I just know for a fact that it would end with me carrying the most ridiculous stuff like the Kiku folder. I've got a Kiku folder around here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where it's at, but you guys, you probably know what the Kiku folder looks like. I can't find it. Or you'd have me carry this stupid thing from CRKT, this freaking death trap of a knife. I'm sure I'd end up having to carry this thing for a week or something. So that idea is on hold, because I gotta think it through first. Because I'm sure I'd end up having to carry like the X7R Marauder flashlight, which is like a soda can. I'm sure you guys would be horrible to me in making me EDC stuff. Paul says, I do the same with knives, flashlights, and Hank's always changing. Yeah. Have the magnets on some of your stuff you carry magnetized your watch hands ever? I don't think so. Not that I've noticed. But also, not going to happen to this because I'm wearing a digital watch. Currently forging myself with a Cinnabon and fondling my new 318 clip point proper. Nice. I really want to clip point proper so bad. Let's see. Hey man, new to the channel. This is from Sebastian Quintero. Can you give me an overview of submitting EDC weeklies and the giveaways you always talk about? Yes, I can actually. So while I do that, or before I do that, let me go get the giveaway items. Actually, I got one right here. This is the giveaway item that's supposed to go out to one of the winners from, I believe this is the November winner. I did not get it shipped out, so I can show you all the stuff that he won. Or she. So first up is a Yellow Birch Outfitters pocket organizer. This is the modern carry. As you see, that's a bigger pocket for a modern knife. And down in there is the Rovivon Aurora flashlight. This is the A3 stainless steel version. So they chose stainless steel. There are a few others up for grabs still. There is the Griffin Mini inside there as well. There is a Big Idea Design titanium pocket tool. This is the original TPT, so not the TPT Slide. Big Idea Design sent me a huge stack of stickers that were hand-drawn by... I can't remember. I think it was Joe from Big Idea Design that drew these, not Chadwick, I think. I could be wrong on that, but these were both hand-drawn with a Big Idea Design pin. So you get each of those. You get a BESTDAMNEDC sticker, which are not really available anywhere yet, but I got a whole stack of them over there. You also get a Hitch and Timber card caddy, which is one of my favorite Hitch and Timber pieces, period. This is the... It's not Crazy Horse. This is Autumn Harvest, I believe. But he sent, you know, different leather options, so this person chose this color leather. Inside there is also a Hitch and Timber sticker with the logo. And then the final item is a KeySmart Rugged, which is available in blue, red, or black. So there you go. I can't walk you through the submission process, but it's pretty simple. Just go to edcw.co. You will have to register to the website. So you do need to sign up to the website, but once you register, there is a link for submitting at the very top of the web page, and you just fill out the forms, and that's really all there is to it. You upload your photo directly to my Google Drive, which is a really nice feature, and that's all there is to it. I pick my favorites and submit some to the website. I share some on Instagram, and I share some in the EDC Weekly, and sometimes there's a lot of overlap in that. But yeah, edcw.co. It is actually linked down below in the description of this live stream, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's see. I'm way behind in the chat, and that's just how it is because I like to try to get to everything. Let's see. I can't pronounce that username. IVOVICETIM. I don't know how to say that. Hello, bro. When are the DIY projects coming back? Those were the days. Man, it's been a long time. You've been around for a while, haven't you? Yeah, I'd love to do some like DIY EDC stuff, but my tastes have gotten so much nicer, high-end that I'm afraid I wouldn't like my own stuff. So we'll see. I'll experiment with stuff in my free time, and if I like it, I'll do a video on it. Have you seen the new iSmart Case dual iOS and Android screens? I have not, actually. Actually, no. Somebody in the Discord shared that the other day, so I have seen that, actually. Fanny pack side. Side note, Taylor, how are we going to bring back the fanny pack? I have, look at this. Look at that. It's already been brought back by Meta. They sent me a fanny pack. Fun fact, I am too fat for this fanny pack. It is completely, almost as far out as it'll go. So there's about a couple inches left, and this thing hugs me tight. So you can wear this as a sling, maybe. I'm definitely gonna need something when the baby gets here, but as for this fanny pack, it's made out of the same material the backpack is made out of, which is this really, really nice waterproof material. But the backpack is actually my EDC backpack. The one they sent me is my current EDC backpack, but I can't rock the fanny pack. I would like to enter the EDC weekly, but my EDC is a mess. It doesn't matter. You can still enter because it doesn't matter what the picture looks like. You just submit, and if you submit, you're entered into the giveaway whether you are featured or not. So submit. It doesn't care what the picture looks like. So trust me, there are some pretty bad pictures submitted to the EDC Weekly, and that's okay. That's okay. Devin Main says, Rovi Von. Yeah, for sure. Joe says TPT. Yeah, the TPT is one of my favorite pieces of gear ever, but really, I have to be completely honest. Even though I have this custom TPT with my logo on it, which is really sick. It's anodized. It's really sick. Sorry, I have wet hands. I just picked up the can. This is such a sick version of this thing. It's anodized and it looks great. Still, my favorite is the black TPT Slide. It's just, the action on it is so nice. It's just a lot more convenient to use. Those stickers are great. Have the gorilla on my computer. Yeah, I do love the Big Idea Design stickers. I've got one on my laptop as well. Luke Ross, what do you recommend for high school student EDC? No knife, super low budget. Well, one of the best wallets you can get for cheap are one of those elastic wallets. I actually like those a lot. The thread wallets are cool because they come in a lot of different designs, but also Nomad wallet is really good as well. So that's a good wallet option. No knife, so a flashlight if you wanted to carry a flashlight. And here's a good segue into why I'm live streaming. I was actually asked by Olight to talk about the flash sale that's going on right now, and I know I'm sounding like a shill, but I'm actually excited that there's a flash sale because I want to pick up the blasted version of this flashlight, which is on sale right now for $69. It's normally $100. But they have a flash sale going on. It's for the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, and is up to 45% off stuff. And this one right here, the S1R Baton or S1 Mini, is actually on sale right now for $20 some. What was that? I was looking at it a minute ago. It's linked down below. Olight store. I'm just going to click the link because I'm not going to have time to search for all this. It is actually linked down below. Oh, dang. No, it's not. And I spent so much time setting this stuff up and it didn't actually go through. So let me edit this now. That's so frustrating. The one reason I was late for starting this stream is because I was setting up all of this information for you guys. Get up to 45% off Olight flashlights. Sorry about this, guys. This is the whole point I'm doing this. December 14 through 17. And I need my freaking amateur hour tonight, man. So I'm gonna skip forward. Spend $170 and got a free gift. Cool. Is that with Olight? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay, so the S Mini Baton. Here's the Christmas sale. So the Christmas sale is up to 45% off. And then they've got individual deals going with that. So the S1 Mini Baton is actually 55% off right now, which is kind of ridiculous. So Olight S1 Mini Baton, get 55% off. So frustrated. I spent so much time on this before I went live. I'm glad we're live too, but you can probably see my frustration in my face right now. And the S1R2, I think that one is 35% off. Save $30, so it's 30% off. So let's get 30% off Olight S1R2 Baton TI. So yeah, the TI version, this version of the Olight is normally $100. It's $69.99 right now. And I really wanted the blasted version of this. They sent me the summer, which is really neat. It's a really neat freaking titanium flashlight, which is super nice of them. But yeah, the S1 Mini right now is actually $27.47. So if you can't afford one of the S1R2s, this right here is a really, really good alternative for $27.47. That's insane, to be honest. What you do miss with this is you don't get the magnetic tail. It's still magnetic, but it's not magnetic recharging. So what you have to do to charge the S1 Mini is the battery is rechargeable with USB. See that? So it's just a good idea if you were looking to get in on the Black Friday sales and miss them. This is a good way to get one of these products for sale, or for cheaper than it normally is. Like $27 for this flashlight is kind of outrageous. But yeah, so that stuff is now updated in the description of this video. So if you wanted to see any of that, it's actually down there. So just refresh the window and you'll see the links to all that. And if you use one of those links, it will help support the show. So that's why we're doing this, too. Just trying to keep this thing alive. Okay, so let's go back. Thank you. How about a flashlight? That's what I was getting at. This right here, if you got it right now, 27 bucks for this, you're not going to find a better flashlight for $27 than this right here. That is, I think it's 600 lumens, give or take. Technical details, 600 max lumens. And the runtime on that is 1 minute, but it drops to 300 lumens for an hour. So 300 lumens an hour, you're not going to get much better. Like a Rovivon is going to run for like half that time, and it's not 300 lumens for half that time. The Olight or the Rovivon gradually gets dimmer, whereas this will stay 300 for 55 minutes. So that's what your benefit is there by spending a little more money. But if you wanted the Rovivon, which is one of my favorite flashlights, period, you can get the A1, which is the polycarbonate version, for $25, $26, something like that. Have I seen the new Rovivon A6? I haven't actually, but I have this. This is their new flashlight. It's really bright. It's 1,000 lumens. So what's cool about this one, I'm glad you asked. So what's cool about it is notice how the brightness changes. It gradually gets brighter and dimmer, and you select what random brightness you want it to stay at. I've not really seen a dimmer like that on a flashlight before, and that's really neat. But you can also go through stages. So if you think hold to turn on, I don't remember the interface. There we go. So you can go through stages, or if you hold to turn off, hold it, and then no. click on, double click, and then hold for the gradually changing brightness. So pretty interesting little flashlight. I also have this flashlight, which I was supposed to do a video on. I haven't yet. The Nightcore TUP, and this one has a little LED screen that tells you like your run times. So at brightness level 2, I don't remember the actual lumen rating for that, you have 18 minutes left. And you can cycle through different brightnesses and it'll tell you your remaining run times. Really neat idea, but this thing is bulky. But no, I have not seen the Rovivon A6 yet, and I've not gotten any information on what that is. Definitely get a Rovivon flashlight. Yeah, for EDC, I think Rovivon flashlights are perfect because they are so small, but really still quite bright. My buddy runs Mission Critical. I'll email you. I don't know if you're talking to me. You're kind of keeping with the chat here, so. I recommend it. The Recycle Firefighter 12, your bag, love mine. I've not gotten anything from Recycle Firefighter yet. Nothing at all. I will revolt if you get one of those idiotic tactical diaper bags. That's from Joe Burninghausen. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need a tactical diaper bag. I don't think I'm going to go that route. But I might get a fanny pack. Chris Claridge says, tip from a new dad, if you have broad shoulders, no diaper bag in existence will fit you. I look like a gorilla wearing Doors backpack every time I put it on. Buy a regular backpack with an insulated pouch, you'll thank me. Yeah, so we had an Eddie Bauer diaper bag on our list, but yeah, I do have broad shoulders. I'm a 48-inch coat, so broad shoulders. Most backpacks are really tight on my shoulders. So yeah, that's some very valuable knowledge. What do you think about an EDC fixed blade knife? I don't do fixed blades for EDC. I threw that out there earlier. It's just not my thing. Are 20-ton tanks okay to enter into EDC? Sure. Why not, Joshua? Sure. Caroline EDC reviews. How is that E300S flashlight? It's nice. I don't see myself using it. It is one of those right angle or 90 degrees that you can clip to a pocket or something and have bright like shine out there for you, but I would 10 times out of 10 I'd rather have a headlamp, because then I can move it with my head and the light's pointing where my head is pointing. So it's neat, it's bright, but it's also kind of thick and bulky. It's not heavy, but the best thing for that one is probably the run times, which I don't have on hand. Next up to buy on my EDC is the Honey Badger knife. It has bearings and is only $30. I don't know what the Honey Badger knife is, but one of my favorites recently is the Stat Gear Slinger. They're supposed to be sending me the other colors because I told them I didn't really like the black, but it's a flipper, and dude, it feels like an automatic knife. It's so fast. The detent ball is just, or the detent on it is just really strong. So by the time you put enough pressure to release it, this thing is like flying out, and the close on it is fast too, but it is only tip down carry. There's no way to reposition that clip, so that's the least favorite thing about it. But it's ball bearings and a flipper and D2 steel for $50. So this knife is very interesting. I just like the other colors of it a lot better. Okay, so John Mundy did say I spent $170 and got a free gift. Yes. And as ridiculous as it is, if you go to Olight right now, you can get an X9R Marauder, which is a $600 flashlight, and they'll give you a free one of these for free, the summer edition of the TI. It's just ridiculous. X9R is it's like this long and about that big around, but it's also 26,000 lumens. It runs on 18650 batteries, so 8 18650s. And it is 25,000 lumens with a runtime of 3 minutes at 25,000 lumens. Then it drops to 6,400 lumens for an hour and 40 minutes. This thing will run at 3,200 lumens for 4 hours. This is ridiculous. The X9R Marauder is overkill for literally everyone. All right, is the CRKT Squid a good knife? Yeah, it's like a downsized version, not downsized, a slightly worse version. I don't want to say worse because it's not a bad knife. Where's my... I don't have my Pilar on me. I don't know where the Pilar is. It's probably... I probably threw it somewhere trying to clean up my office before I went live. But the Pilar is one I would choose over the Squid. They're very, very similar. I just prefer the design of the Pilar. EDC bag dumps coming soon. Man, I'd like to, but this stuff is keeping me busy as is, and bag dumps are quite the undertaking. For sure, but you guys keep asking, which tells me that you guys want it. So bag dumps should eventually come, yeah. Squid just came out in D2. If the Squid came out in D2, then I'd say if it's still within the ballpark, go for it. D2 still is getting cheaper and cheaper. I don't know if that's like a thing. I don't know if D2 is physically getting cheaper or more brands are just willing to use D2 at a lower price. I don't know, but I would much rather have a D2 knife over an 8CR13 MOV for sure. Also, the Pilar 2 is coming out, and it's a bigger version, and I think it has D2 steel as well. Vox Knives actually posted about it on Instagram. So a Pilar 2 is coming out, and that thing looks so much nicer. It's just a slightly bigger version than the original Pilar. Yeah, so John Mundy says, bottom of the sale banner on the Olight calls out all the buy get free offers based on spend. So yeah, after you spend a certain amount of money on the Olight sale, you will get free stuff. They do that pretty often. But I just thought that the S2R2 baton or S1R2 baton and titanium as a free gift is a pretty solid gift. Oh, the other flashlight that I have in stock or on hand is the E18R from Phoenix. So it is very, very similar to the S1R2. A lot of people called this an Olight knockoff, but this is actually an updated version of a flashlight that Phoenix had before. So I wouldn't call it a knockoff, but they are very similar and obviously targeted at the same people. So this is the E18R, very, very similar flashlight. This one does not get as bright as the Olight, so this is 1,000 lumens. This one goes up to 800 lumens, but your run times are higher. So it's a fair trade-off, I think. This one also has magnetic charging, but it is not through the tail cap. It is a magnetic tail, but there is a little port here on the side that a magnet just snaps to. It's very much like the old MagSafe connectors with your MacBook. The one thing I will note is that the magnet in the bottom of both the S1 Mini and the E18R, these magnets are nowhere near as strong as the magnets in the bottom of the S1R2. Nowhere near as close or as strong. I have all of them set up on my desktop, which I'm sure some people would recommend me not do, but I stick all my flashlights to the side of my tower because there's nothing there. It's a 4 or 5 inch gap before there's anything that could be affected by that. It's just a ventilation port. But the S1 Mini and the E18R slide down the metal, whereas the S1R2s are just rock solid. So just something for you guys to know if you are interested in those. The E18R is a nice flashlight, but the magnetic tail cap is not nearly as strong. Okay, Aiden Alley says, I need to get me an Olight i3T, been eyeing it for weeks. Yes, get it in copper. You'll thank me later. The aluminum one is nice, but the copper is so much nicer. Do I ever use a Fitbit or Apple Watch? I used to have both. I have both. I just don't ever use them. I prefer just a dumb watch that's not going to ring or buzz or anything. I used to be like a huge proponent of wearables, and now I just can't stand them. Horse Toya says, have you seen anything about true utility items? They're from the UK and affordable. Are these good items to ease them into EDC? True utility, I go back and forth on. They have a lot of knockoff stuff. They also have these, which I do like. You can see that says true on it. This is actually a true utility carabiner. I love these little clips. They came on a U-bolt. I've got several of them. I've got one on my I1R. But True Utility has a lot of really chintzy stuff, and that's the only problem I have with True Utility, is it's not all great. They like to throw in a bunch of superfluous tools into everything. Like, everything has 50 tools on it, and you're only ever going to use like one of them. So they have, so like my lever gear money clip, the Tool Card Pro, there is a true utility version of something very similar to this, but it's made out of a cheap metal and it's not very nice, and I would much rather support lever gear than true utility. And that's not like I don't like true utility, it's just some of their stuff comes off as very cheap. And here's another one that was sent to me. Nobody ever said anything to me, but it's MRF. I don't remember what MRF stands for, but it's an acronym for a company. You can search MRF tool card or something on Amazon and you'll find this. But they sent this to me with nothing else in the package. No emails, no nothing. It was just sent to my P.O. box. And it came with this little sheath because it actually also doubles as an axe. This right here is a sharpened edge. But this thing has so many little tools and markings on it. Stuff I am never in a million years going to use. But anyway, yeah, point was true utility makes stuff like this, but it's just not quite as nice. And they do take from other designs. Oh, I found my Polar. It was just buried under some stuff. There's the Polar. A5 is super versatile, yeah. Am I going to be doing an EDC bag dump? That's, what, 4 so far? I don't know. Do I EDC a pocket comb? So in my wallet, which right now is actually still in my pocket, I have the Zootility Hedgehog, which I don't really care for, but I do have this. This is mainly for my beard, but the problem is I can't comb my beard. After my beard dries, there is no combing it. Oh, God, it hurts so bad. But yeah, I do have a comb in my wallet. I probably don't even need to carry it. But speaking of the wallet I'm using, this is the Cave Leather Co. Anderson wallet in green. I also have, not on me, of course, I left it in the other room, but I have one of these, the Ultimate Keychain, also in green. So that's my setup right today, was this one in green matching the wallet. But really, honestly, truly, when it comes down to it, I prefer this combination. So I'll be switching back for sure. Paul Biloto says, how do you carry your Olight before you got the Tale of Knives holster? Before I got the Tale of Knives holster, so before this came, I was not carrying the S2R2 because it was too big. This just free floats in my pocket, or I clip this to the top of my pocket, and that's it. If I'm not wearing this belt loop holster, I have the S2R2 in titanium in my pocket. Thick flashlights, yeah. For sure, they're all pretty thick. Oh no, it jumped. I lost my place. Sorry. Hi freaking five for pronouncing my last name correctly. That was from Joe Berninghausen. I took German, so a German last name is pretty easy, or at least, you know, Austrian, German, Swiss, something like that. Like Berninghausen is very easy, but some of these others, not so much. Tom Ben has an awesome parental bag. That's good to know. Just got an email from Olight, S1R2 sell now. Thanks, Olight. Already talked about that. That was not them emailing me directly. That was just like a newsletter, I guess. The S9R is a weapon, not a flashlight. X9R? Are you talking about the X9R? You should do a story time where people submit times where they actually needed and used their EDCs for a semi-serious situation. Yeah, I want to really innovate the content I have here on the channel, which is to say I'd like to do videos in person with people, and not just everything here in this office, which this office is going to change. I'm actually moving out of the house and into an office space in January, so I'm super excited for that. Yeah, lots of things just moving forward, onward and upward, innovating, keeping it interesting for you guys. Aiden Alley, do you know any good purple EDC options I can use as gifts for my friend? I'm trying to get into EDC. The Shuffle is a good knife that comes in purple if you want. That's all I really know. The Shuffle comes in purple. So if you want to get them a cheap knife, it's 12 bucks, I think. You can get the Shuffle 1 in purple. John Oric, Rovi Von flashlights are awesome. I love mine and just bought one for my father-in-law. He will love it. They're great. they're honestly really, really great flashlights. And if I had the funds right now, I've got to like reel in my spending, but if I had the funds, I would gift everybody one for Christmas. In my family, that is. There are too many of you. D2 Polar, EDC Polar, here I come. Yeah, for real. I don't know if it's D2, but it's definitely upgraded, for sure. The steel is upgraded, it's a bigger knife, and I have a feeling they will disappear very quickly. Gavin Luling says, good evening, sir. Just wondering what you would suggest for a first starting pocket knife for a present for my little cousin. He is 8 years old. For sure, I would ask his parents first. I would not get an 8-year-old a knife ever without asking their parents first. And after you get their permission, I would say get them a small knife, probably not a locking blade. I would probably get them something like a Swiss Army. This would be a really good starter knife for someone. The Cadet. So it's about 30 bucks and it has multiple tools on it and it's stuff that people will actually use. That's a really, really good starting knife. And then maybe if you didn't want to get them something like that, I would say if you want to get them locking, you could get them an Opinel. And I know these are not like cool tactical blades. If you wanted to get them something that looks cool, Polar or Kershaw Shuffle, something in that $20 range. It's still going to be a good knife, but it's okay if they destroy it because they're going to. Leatherman Leaf. Yeah, you could also get them a Leatherman. There's a Leatherman for kids now where you can remove the blade. So that'd be a good gift idea for them because their parents could take the blade out until they think they were ready for the blade. So that's a good idea. Aiden Alley says, just checked into the Phoenix E18R specs. It's a pretty nice option. I think I might look into it. Yeah, it is around the same price as the Olight as well, but just slightly different specs, as in not as bright with longer run times. The only problem I have with it is the magnet in the tail is just not strong. It's the only complaint I have about this light. Because with this light, one thing you do get is it's a double click to turn on, so it's a different interface. It's actually locked right now. So there you go, double click to lock. It's not a double click to turn on, it's hold. Press and hold to turn on, and then once it's on, you just click to cycle through. However, you can lock it out like that, or if you don't want to lock it but don't want it to turn on accidentally, you can rotate the clip around to where it blocks the switch. So that's just a feature that you don't get on Olights. Because their clips no longer rotate. There you go. Let's see. Walmart has some quality folding knives from Ozark. Wouldn't be upset if he loses it. Yeah. Like I said, go with something affordable. Don't spend a lot of money on an 8-year-old. And first, please ask their parents. I cannot stress that enough. Devin Main, you should have a website where we can trade and sell our old or unused gear. That would be awesome for the community. 1, that is going to be something I want to work on in 2019. 2, I would like to create a product hunt. If you are not familiar with Product Hunt, go check it out. I would like to turn part of the BESTDAMNEDC website into a product hunt for EDC gear. So if something new comes out, somebody can submit it and it becomes a platform to launch products for EDC. So I'd like it to be kind of like this database of new everyday carry products. I would like to have a buy, sell, trade. I'd like to have forums. I want the BESTDAMNEDC to be a killer community for everyday carry. I don't want it to just be YouTube videos. I want BESTDAMNEDC. Sorry, I'm shaking because everything is connected to my desk. I just want the website to be the best place to go for everyday carry information or camaraderie. It does not matter. I want this place to be the best place to go. All right. This chat window is so bad. It jumps around on me so much. Yeah, it is not the Leatherman Leaf. It's the Leatherman Leap, and that comes from the Magnetic Keys guy. I'm blanking on your name. I want to say William, but it's not William. Wilhelm is your last name, isn't it? I don't know. I'm probably slaughtering everything. Eric Hernandez says, hello. Hello, Eric. John Mundy, have you seen the knife slip for the Buck 110 from Hitch and Timber? I have the 110 automatic and I'm looking for a carry option or suggestions other than the included sheath. I've not seen that one in particular, but one that stays in my pocket is the proper slip. It's very similar and it has the pin loop on the side. So my proper slip has the G10, the red G10, not micarta, and the sheep's foot, and then I have the TI Pocket Pro EDC from Big Idea Design, and that stays in my right pocket, almost always in my pocket. And if I don't have the Benchmade proper in it, I have the titanium Swiss Army knife from Brassworks. It fits perfectly as well. They're about the same size. I really wish smaller knives came in better steels, like the Pilar or CRKT Squid. So the Pilar actually, was it the Pilar? Yeah, the Pilar came out in S30V at one point with the Blade HQ exclusive. It was a carbon fiber scale and S30V blade steel, and I wish they would just release that as a full-time thing, but you know, they just didn't. Ping Lord was here. Thanks, Shyman. Demigod, the ultimate keychain, is amazing. Yeah, I like it a lot. It grew on me. I wasn't sure I'd like it to begin with, but it has grown on me for sure. Luke Ross, what are some good EDC pins / pencils? Okay, I need my backpack. So I already told you about my favorite EDC pin. That is the TI Pocket Pro EDC from Big Idea Design. It's expensive. A lot of people aren't going to want to buy it. This is $80 or $70. Pencil option that you may not know about is the Travelers Company pencil. So I talked about the pen in this week's EDC Weekly because somebody submitted it. But this is the pencil option, which is pretty neat because it doesn't poke you and it stows away really nicely like a Fisher Space Pen Bullet. Obviously, the Fisher Space Pen Bullet is a great EDC option. I prefer this because you can put any insert you want in this, or just about. It takes 75 plus inserts, and I prefer the way that this writes over the Fisher Space Pen. And the other option that I have on hand, one of the other options, is the TI Arto EDC. Very similar, but it's a cap. So a twist cap, and then it turns around and turns into a full-size pen as well. And I have the Polka pins. So if you haven't heard of those, Polka pins are very much like the Fisher Space Pen Bullet, except they're disposable. So they look like a Bic pen, but they stow away just like a Fisher Space Pen Bullet, and they are waterproof because they seal up pretty well. But when you're done with this, it's disposable. Just toss it. They have them in a bunch of different colors. So that's another option. Uh-oh. Whoops. Whoops. And one more option. I got it right here. I found this actually at my friend's coffee shop. This is a Gentleman's Hardware, which Gentleman's Hardware doesn't really make anything. They just buy a bunch of products and brand things. You can get this pin from a bunch of different brands, but it's just a twist pin. And it's got a stylus on one end. Under the stylus it has a Phillips driver and a flathead driver. It's got a bubble level in the middle, if you ever need a bubble level for anything, and a ruler around the outside. So not as compact, but still just as cool. And that's not actual brass, it's just brass plated. So it just looks cool and rustic, so I had to buy it. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Luke. How does that holster print? I don't know what you're asking. Are you asking how it patinas, maybe? Because it has patinaed really, really well. It was a much lighter brown when I got it, closer to that right in there. But this is made out of a really soft and supple leather. You can see the patina really well on the backside, but this doesn't press up into you. It's really soft, so you don't really even notice it's there, to be honest, unless you lay on it. Have you heard copper rots your brain? Yeah, totally. I use Zebra pens and pencils. Yeah, Zebra has a compact version of its F-301. The compact version also flips around like this. So if you wanted something a little nicer, but not quite the Fisher Space Pen Bullet, and has a better writing tip or nib, the Zebra F-301 compact is a good option. You can get like 4 for 12 bucks, I think. So it's cheaper too. Hey Nally, nope, you're answering him. Heckies, cheers mate, glad I made it in time. I'm glad you made it too, good to see you here. Alex, yeah, Taylor, hurry up and move out of that room so we can actually make a nursery. Yeah, so Alex wants this room to be a nursery. It's just better suited for that. This is not a really great office for me. It's very small, and the fan is stuck on, which you can't see right now, and the fan blades are actually painted skateboard decks. So yeah, I'm ready to be out of here for sure. Discord is lit. Nice. Yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord, please go do that, because the Discord is popping. There are a lot of people in there. It's very, very active, and I highly encourage you to join the Discord. I'm in there all the time. Bryce Earl, what's up? Dude, it's been forever. It has been forever, Bryce. Welcome. Glad you're here. Tactical Hicks. That's hilarious. A+ username. A+ username. Your vids are awesome. Thank you, man. Josh Adam, hope I'm not too late. You are not too late. I've been live streaming for about an hour. I typically go for like 3. I shoot for 2 and land on 3. So you're just in time, man. Joe Lynn, I got my grandfather a Benchmade proper. Very, very nice. I wish I were that great of a grandson. Just saying. How are you liking the yellow birch? I got it right here, right? I don't know if you just saw it, but yeah. I throw this in my backpack. So I keep the pencil, I keep my bit bar, and the Rovivon titanium, so that's the A4. I keep that in this slot, and that's what I throw in my backpack. It just stays there. I like it a lot. They're made really, really well, and Jay is an awesome, awesome guy. Opinel makes great gifts, yes. I got my dad an Opinel last year. Dan D'Onofrio, thank you for the $1.99 donation. Hey Taylor, recommendations for a good EDC bag. Did I miss that? Or did it just pop up? Because it never showed up for me. I'm telling you, this thing is really crazy. A good EDC bag. What's your budget? That's a bigger thing, because bags are all over the place. All over the place. So I'll wait for your response on your budget, and then we'll go into it. I'm not the best source for bags, though. I'm just saying, Carryology is a really good source for that. Kick Stark, hey, it's been forever since I've seen you too. Welcome, Kick. Josh Adam, FYI, Amazon is running a pretty good deal on Citizen watches right now. That's good to know. I'm not much of a watch guy, but I would like a new watch. I would like this watch, this exact watch in titanium, and I would probably wear it every day. Oh. Gavin, okay, thank you, sir. His parents would be okay with him getting one since he's looking into Boy Scouts. Yeah, if he's looking into Boy Scouts, honestly, oh god, I would say Victorinox. I would get him a Swiss Army. And if you've got the budget for it, I would say get him the Pioneer X, because that is like my absolute favorite Swiss Army knife. Or the Boker Plus, but those are just a little more expensive. Could I compare Olight to hand? I don't know what you mean. Tactical Hick, I don't know what you mean. How do you store all this cool gear? Might make a good video. No, you do not want to see outside this frame here. This right here is the neat part of the office, and everything outside that is a disaster because I have stuff everywhere. If I weren't embarrassed, I would show you my desk right now. You know, I can't disconnect the camera. It's like fixed where it is. But I would show you guys. It's pretty embarrassing. It's really, really bad. But I do want to get a case to store that stuff in, for sure. How do you store your gear? I'm running out of room. Also, my last name is pronounced Bilodeau. That's good to know. That's very, very good to know. C, who is C? See, this is not popping up like it always is. Christopher McDonald, thank you for the $9.99. Sorry I'm late. Always enjoy your live streams. Thank you for joining, man. But yeah, it's not popping up like it normally does. This whole stream has been very weird for me. Like, nothing is working like it should. Is it Friday the 13th? Like, am I just off one day? Is it actually the 13th? Because that's what it feels like. Been dropping the hint to the wife for Keybar. Did you, the day before, if you had a discount code to help support your channel? Not for Keybar, I don't. But if you buy a Keybar from Amazon, you can use my link, and that would help, for sure. That would definitely help. But no, I do not have a discount code with Keybar. I am supposed to be emailing them about working with them on a future project, but I've just not gotten around to it yet. There are a lot of emails I should have sent this week, and I haven't yet. Josh Adams says, it's already one of the best communities out there that I've seen, Taylor. Thank you. I put in a lot of hard work, and I've actually had some beefs with some Instagram accounts for stealing your photos. And that's something I want to touch on. I'm sorry, I'm going to get so far behind on the chat, but I'll get to everything, I promise. I've had a beef with Instagram accounts because they've been stealing your photos. Oh, Walker is your last name. Gotcha. All right, got to run for story time. See you next time. Thanks, man. I know you're already gone, but thank you for joining. And I look forward to checking out the magnetic keys. But with these Instagram accounts, they're stealing your photos. And the thing is, there are so many accounts out there on Instagram that just repost photos that aren't theirs. And that's fine. You can repost and just give credit if you want, but that's not cool with me because I'm not the owner of those photos. You guys have sent them to me and given me permission to post those photos. I have gotten explicit written permission by every single photo or person who has a photo on my Instagram feed. I have written permission by everyone. And that takes a lot of work. I put in the work for that. So when somebody comes along and just reposts your photo and they give me credit, it pisses me off because it's not my photo. And I've done a lot of legwork to get you guys to send me your photos. So when I put in that work and somebody just steals it or rips it off and reposts it for free content with a plug, as if that helps me at all, it pisses me off. So I have, somebody stole one of my photos that I took and they would not take it down, so I filed a copyright claim and had Instagram take it down, which they did. And then I had one guy steal 2 of your photos. I don't remember whose photos he stole, but he reposted photos from my community, from you guys. And he gave me credit. He didn't ask for me if he could, he didn't ask me if he could repost it. He didn't ask you guys if he could use your photos, and he just posted it and said, "Thanks, mate, credit BESTDAMNEDC." So I said, that's not cool. Please take this down because that is not my photo and it's not your photo. If you want to post it, get permission from that person. I don't care if you post their photo, but if you steal it from my page and give me credit and don't ask the person who took it for permission, that's not cool. So I've been filing a lot of copyright claims with Instagram trying to protect you guys because it's my hard work that I'm putting in. I put in anywhere from 60 to 100 hours into this channel every single week. And it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And for somebody to just pop in, say, "Ooh, I like that," and repost it to their feed, it pisses me off. It absolutely pisses me off because it devalues all the hard work I do. It makes it look like I just post stuff. But the thing is, I take the picture that somebody submits, I list all the gear that's in the photo, I make sure it's the right gear because some people list the wrong gear in their submissions. I put a little caption on it, I hashtag everything, I edit their photo to make it look better, and then I publish it. And I spend probably 30 minutes per Instagram post, sometimes longer, and then I also post it over on the website, which takes another 30 minutes, which Alex has been doing a lot lately, and that's so helpful. But yeah, it still just pisses me off because it devalues all that work I do. Okay, sorry, rant over. Rant over. Does anyone from Harmon Beering, does anyone EDC a taser? Just curious because it seems like I'm the only one that carries a taser pulse. Yeah, I don't know anybody else that does as well. So I think you're on your own. Armosh73 says, "I carry a stun gun at work since firearms are prohibited." Makes sense. And yes, he's gone now, but Vivocker was actually the guy behind Magnetic Keys. It's over on Kickstarter. If you were interested in a pretty interesting and innovative way to carry your keys, I think that's one of the best ones out there, and it's currently on Kickstarter. So go check that out and back him if you think it's cool like I do. CBR Motorsports, whatever happened to Modern Outdoor Dweller? Well, it kind of died because no matter how much hard work I put into Modern Outdoor Dweller, the views just weren't there, and this took over. Like, this is paying the bills. This channel is paying the bills right now, and Modern Outdoor Dweller never even came close to paying the bills. It was only, at best, a hobby or a side project. This is my main source of income now. BESTDAMNEDC is my job. That is my full-time job. So that's what happened. The money, the views weren't there, and I had to cut ties. It's still there. I might bring it back, but it's going to take some convincing, and this is going to have to be steady and cemented before I ever take focus off of it. All right. Brad Chu says, you should check out the Metal Shop bullet pencil if you want another option to the Traveler's Company pencil. It's good to know. I didn't know about it. I didn't even know about the Traveler's pencil until like 2 weeks ago. Carolina EDC reviews, we need to get together, man, and go shooting at Blackstone Shooting Range. That's in Charlotte, right? I used to live right beside Blackstone, actually. Like, not even a tenth of a mile away. I lived right outside Uptown, and Blackstone was right beside my house. You could hear people shooting there from my house. Matthew Arriaga? I've been looking for a cover for my field notes for a while, and I really want a Belroy mini cover, but it's a bit pricey. Any other good alternatives? Hitch and Timber has some stuff, but it's not really any cheaper. You could also do something like this, but I'm not really certain because I've not really ever used a notebook cover. Pop-Off Leather might be a really good place to look because I know he does some for that, and he's a little cheaper than Hitch and Timber. Toby Swindle, love your channel. You're doing an awesome job. Keep up the A. I will. Ezra Brooks Rye Time. Are you drinking some rye whiskey? Because I would like to be. I don't have any rye. I drank all my rye. Bryce, the Discord has not died. It has resurged. It's resurged. There is a new breath of life in the Discord. It is very active now, yeah. Let's see. Just received my Runt 2.0. Very nice. I like the Runt. It's really nice, but I like the card caddy a little more because I can put my cards in it and carry everything in one little bit. Chase Reeves on YouTube is a bag man. I've not seen an answer to what your budget is, Dan. Oh, there it is. About 100 to 150. 100 to 150. I think the Peak Design bags are outside that range, aren't they? Peak Design everyday bag. I think that's a little more expensive. Let me look it up. See what that says. 20 liter. Okay, 250. Yeah, it's a little outside that range. I do not want to recommend something like a Timbuktu. I just don't care for Timbuktu. And Nutsack is well outside that range. Is the Nutsack backpack outside that range? Because they just released a backpack, and I love their bags, but I'm not a bag kind of guy, like a sling bag kind of guy. Their rucksack. Let's see what the rucksack is. Oh, yep, nope, that's $365. I'm going the wrong way. I'm the worst person to ask about bags. Let's just move on. Aaron Joy, does the leather belt loop thing you use from Tale of Knives hold an i3T EOS? I want to carry that with the Delica 4. Would smaller model fit those two? This is the XL version of it. He has smaller versions, so the reason I didn't make the video today is because I need to research a little more. But it would definitely be loose in the pocket. Do I have my i3T? Here's the copper. Here's the copper i3T. So it is very loose in this pocket for sure. I mean, there's so much space in there. You could put two things in that pocket. Probably two of these flashlights, honestly. So I would definitely consider getting a smaller version of this pocket organizer. He has different sizes for sure. I don't know if he's got one that'll fit a i3T though. For the holder, I was wondering how it looks while wearing a shirt. Does it stand out? No, and I have a video coming this weekend. I wish I could show you right now on my computer, but I don't really have it set up. Let's see. This is probably going to hurt my performance on my computer, but I will try to show you some of the raw footage that my friend helped me shoot. Oh God, yeah, I got to end the stream at some point because I only have like 20 gigs left on my main drive, which is where it's saving this live stream right now. So, Tale of Knives. Let's see. So I didn't shoot video with it with a t-shirt, but I think I've got... Let me look at this file really quickly. Eventually I will get caught up with the chat. This is shot in slow-mo, so... Oh, nope. I'm on the wrong files. All right, let me switch to game stream. One sec. Add source screen capture. And there you go. How's that? So this was me yesterday, and you can see it under my flannel, and it's very, very loose. Not loose, it's very hidden. And under a t-shirt, it's just about that hidden as well. So I've got a lot of footage of this thing. I don't know what these are. Nothing's listed. I've not edited any of this yet. All right, we're getting there. Hang on. I think it's this one. Nope. This file is so big that it's really struggling to play it. It's 4K 60 frames per second, so I don't think we're going to be able to play it. Sorry, I tried, but that's what it looks like under my flannel. You can barely tell it's there, and when I have a t-shirt on, I think it's barely noticeable. More than anything, you can see it sticking out of the bottom of my t-shirt. Eric Hunsberger says, I use a Red Rock sling pack. It's fairly cheap, but I use it in AG fields and it holds up. I don't know what AG means, but cool. Yeah, I want a better like everyday carry bag solution because my bag has everything in it. My camera, my laptop and stuff, but Bruno BD, sub dude, keep on the nice content. Thank you. Thank you. Thirds on flip. Delica 4 or Tenacious. Delica 4 is probably a much better knife, but I would probably go with the Tenacious. I think the Delica, is it not a lockback? I don't like lockbacks at all. Yes, and Chris mentions there is a classifieds on the Discord. You can, for sure, but I'd like to create a better community for being able to buy, sell, and trade, for sure. Does the old mod Discord still work? Yeah, it's the same Discord. It's the same Discord. Still, but it is also linked in the description of this video. All right, I'm trying to get caught up. There's just so many comments. Jose, welcome. Thank you for being here. I finally have a mod. It has been a long time. BESTDAMNEDC mini mod. Somebody's already asked about that. We're going to try to do that. I'm jumping forward. I want to see if Dan said anything else because he asked about the bags. I know you're probably gone by now, but have a good night, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. Bilodeau. Paul Bilodeau. I'll remember that. Me joins Livestream drunks. Now's a good time to bum rush the bar. Yeah. I do edit the photos that I post to the Instagram. Josh Adam asked that. Yes, I do. I just add a little clarity to them. I just make them pop a little more and make it easier to see some of the gear. So I don't really mess with colors too much. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of a fade, and I don't like ramp up the clarity. I just try to make them, when I say up the clarity, I mean I try to make it more clear so you can see the stuff a little better. I do that before I make the EDC Weekly as well. The one thing about this beer is it makes me burp. Sorry, but I edit the photos before I do the EDC Weekly so that they're a little more visible on the screen. It just helps out all around. But you can see if somebody posts their photo and then I post it, mine just looks a little more clear sometimes. Not always. I'm not the expert. Aiden, how they saw I tried taping my EDC to my popcorn ceiling like I mentioned yesterday. Yeah, it didn't work. I think I'm just going to tape it to my ceiling light and go about it that way. Yeah, there we go. Bushcraft is life, though, from CBR Moto-Smarts. I miss the outdoors, man. I really do. I really, truly wish mod had worked. Is Pocket Now a side income for me? So Pocket Now was, but I'm not making videos for Pocket Now anymore. It just wasn't working out. It was not working out. Nothing against them. It's just I can make more money spending my time doing this than working for them. And that's just the truth of the matter. This has grown so fast that it crept up on me. And I can make more doing what I want to do than having to do something my heart really isn't into. Any life in the Untethered podcast? No, there's not. Joe Burninghausen, Coke leather field note sleeves are super nice. It's good to know. I've not tried anything from Coke yet. Greetings from Cheyenne. Hello, Timothy. Cheyenne, Wyoming? Possibly? I've been there. This year, even. Anyone know a good way to get tape to stay connected to popcorn ceiling? Stop. I'm not going to post your EDC if it's taped to the ceiling. Yours and Cutlery Lovers are the best EDC channels on YouTube. Thank you, man. I'd like to know where Cutlery Lover is from, because if he's nearby, then why not try to work together? I'll make a video together. What do you recommend for an OTF knife? I would not personally carry an OTF knife unless I had a Microtech. So if you want to spend $250+, I would say Microtech. If you don't, I have no personal idea because they're not for me. Darka50 says 511 bags for me. There we go. Bryce Earl, damn right, it's been a while. How's fatherhood treating you? Oh, you're talking to Jose. I'm not there yet. Vertex bags are nice. I've heard a lot about those as well. Super stoked to see you live, dude. Thank you, Timothy. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you can make it. You're a staple on the show. You're a staple here. You're a staple on Instagram. You're just a staple. RTIC has a decent backpack for a decent price. Philip Woods, thank you guys for helping me answer Dan's question because I clearly could not do that on my own. How about where can I find some beads? Combat beads if you want to spend some money. Those things are expensive. Dustin Bean sells these little brass beads on his website for reasonable price. So he is Urban Carvers over on Etsy. He made that one. He made the one that I carry on my TPT Slide, and he made the little itty bitty one that I have on my Benchmade Proper. Just little brass beads. Very simple. But that's a good place. I heard from a little bird that Big Idea Design is going to make some titanium beads, and I don't know. I'm not the bead expert just yet. Direct action bags for the win. That's from Kick Stark. And Darka says 511 sling bags are awesome too, but my favorite is by far the push pack. Oh, chat just jumped, and I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna go back up because I need to catch up. Try to keep up with you guys. Can you go over the key organizer key fob thing you have? Yeah, so this thing, the ultimate keychain, I will be doing a video on cave leather very soon. So yes, and I want to do a roundup on everyday carry key organizer solutions. Hi Taylor, do you use your hitch and timber every day? So I use the proper slip every day. I've not been using the trucker hitch, which is right here, the trucker's hitch. I've not been using that every day because I got this in the mail, the Cave Leather Co. Anderson wallet, as well as the lever gear. I got this when I went to visit them last week, and I've been carrying super minimal wallets lately, so I'm always mixing it up, always. Brendan Dick, I don't know. Not sure if you touched this area of EDC, but Damascus themed, totally looking for a beautiful EDC Damascus knife. The Damascus Sheepdog Mini looks amazing. I really want one in blue. I really, really do. But no, I've not done a Damascus themed EDC because I don't get enough Damascus knives submitted. I just don't. Brian Dahlman, would you wear that holster without a shirt? Yes. No, I don't go without a shirt, so no. Let's see. John Mills, 511 banger bag would be a good choice for EDC. The biggest question, are you trying to keep things small, or are you going to add a laptop to your EDC? Timothy Brown, I got a whole slew of new fixed blade knives in the mail that would be shared and discussed on Peregrine Command. Well, there you go. Yep, Cheyenne, Wyoming. He is from PA. I should have known that. His accent is very distinct. Cutlery Lover, I've watched several of his videos. He's not necessarily my favorite YouTuber, but you know, he's more of like, when it comes to EDC, he's more tactical and more like overkill, I guess. Like, he carries a bunch of stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you carry what you carry. Lately I've been carrying way too much, but this guy has like 4 blades, and he's got a very bulky EDC, so it'd be interesting to talk to him, sit down and talk to him about EDC for a while, I think. But yeah, he definitely has a very distinct accent. Andy says, want to get pocket organizer. Slow down, Taylor. Andy says, want to get a pocket organizer for chapstick, jiffy cutter, pen, keybar light, and credit cards possible. You're going to need something big, like a Yellow Birch Outfitters Pocket Pro or something of that nature, but probably Maxpedition, something that you can zip closed is probably going to be your better bet. But I've not ever used one from Maxpedition. Timothy Brown says, if legal in your area, get a Ravencrest Tactical OTF, great bang for buck. What kind of beer drinking? I'm drinking Vienna Lager. This is an AMB, so Appalachian Mountain Brewing Longleaf India Pale Ale. I love this beer, but lately it's been giving me a headache, but I didn't really have many options in my refrigerator today. I also need to check my camera. Make sure that battery's still hanging in there. 41%. We're okay for a second. We got a little bit longer we can go. If I have to battery swap, I'll have to battery swap. You'll just have to hang on for a second. I couldn't plug it in. I tried to plug it into micro USB a second ago, and it just told me that it was connecting to USB. So, whatever. Josh Adam was curious about that. I've only been featured once as an honorable mention, the tamale one, and thought it looked a bit better on YouTube. Yeah, I do edit the photos before I post. It's just something. I think in my disclaimer I say that I get the rights to edit your photos just so I can spice them up a little bit. Logan asks, would you ever EDC a fixed blade, or have you? No and no. Not my cup of tea, but I mean, I would try it, but I don't think I'd like it. John Mills, Kershaw Launch 4 is a nice little OTF. There you go. About to add a SAK to my everyday carry, either a Farmer or the Walker. Just wish it had an all. Well, if you're going for the Farmer, why not just go for the Pioneer X? Like, what does the Farmer have that the Pioneer doesn't have? Is it a saw? I think it has a saw. I don't know. You could get Brassworks to customize you one. Just saying. If you get the Farmer. I think, that's Alox, right? Or, I don't know. Can't remember. Peyton Snyder, where do you get your hats? This one right here is from Lebo's, which is a boot store. But you can just Google search North Carolina leather patch hat and this will pop up. Or you could search your state leather patch hat and the same thing with your state will pop up too. But I want to get a BESTDAMNEDC hat made with my logo as the leather patch. So a pentagon with the pocket logo on it. Launch 4 is not an OTF, it's an auto. There you go. Horse Toya says, have a good night, brother. Carry on. And you carry on. Would you ever do a giveaway on your stream? Yes, I did on the last stream. I gave away a TPT to Joe Berninghausen on the last EDC live video I did. It was a nightmare, to be honest. It was really, really awful, like trying to figure out how to give it away. But I did. Peyton Snyder, Smathers and Branson key fobs are the best. A lot of their stuff is overkill, but the key fob is a must. Andy says, thanks for the suggestions. Keep up the great research. There's a lot of research to be done for sure. Willis Watt says it's a saw that's on there. So yeah, if you want or need the saw, then you could get a custom Pioneer X from Brassworks, but it'll be spendy. What is the biggest thing you've shoved in a pocket sheath like the Popov pocket armor? Someone asked what all could go in there. Right now I have in the pocket armor, I have the custom Swiss Army knife from Brassworks. Someone asked if a Leatherman would fit, so I had my signal here and tried to fit the signal down in there. And that's about as far as it'll go. So that's the biggest thing that I've tried, but it will not fit. Let's see if a paramilitary 2 will fit, because that's pretty big. Nope, it won't even go past the blade. So that's your upper limit for sure. But I bet the Rat 1 would fit. It's much narrower. Rat 1 fits, but it sticks out of the top a ridiculous amount. It doesn't quite fit. So you need something a little smaller than the Ontario Rat 1 for your pocket armor. Any ideas for keys? I don't know what you're asking about keys. What are you asking about keys? I love the hat I'm from the Outer Banks. Awesome. I love the Outer Banks, and I love this hat too. Although it does look like it's like crooked on my head right now. Everything's mirrored, so fixing it just seems weird. Thoughts on the Chums Surf Shorts wallet? I think I have one. Their little nylon wallet that zips, I have one. I carried one for a long time, and I like it. To be completely honest, if I go like outdoors or sometimes to the beach, I'll carry that, so it keeps everything inside. Also, I gotta go. See you later. Okay, well, sorry I couldn't answer your question about keys. Brian Dahlman, check out the Helicon Tex Bushcraft satchel for a good utility sling bag. There you go. I don't know if I can get on board with slings. Willis Watts, how should I contact you about sending you stuff? I have a P.O. box. It's in the description of this live stream. It's in the description of most videos. It's on my Instagram. If you want to send stuff, there is a P.O. box. It's everywhere. Heckies, a nightmare EDC giveaway. Sounds fun. I will give you my nightmares. Heckies, actually, thank you for the $2. Have a good night. Stay awesome. You do the same, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry this was such a weird live stream. Would that be the hops that's giving you a headache? Too much hops gives me a headache. I think so, yeah. Really hoppy beers give me headaches usually. Definitely. Don't you still have like an entire small box of TPTs? I do. So actually, let's count them. Hey! Everything's right outside frame. I hate you, Dwayne. I have the Lowe's version of the Bit Bar. Got 10 of them for $2 each. I only caught them when they were $7. I knew they were going down, and I wish I had like waited and bought more, but they went out of stock before I really had a chance. Sorry, my computer keeps the screen keeps turning off. I don't know why. Normally it won't go to sleep, and now it won't stay on. Let's see how many of these I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I can give one away. We'll give a TPT away. We will give a TPT away. Live. Do it live. We got a spare to give away. How about that? Where did you get your Polar customized? So he's asking about this Polar right here. It is copper washed with bead blasted handles and my pocket logo on the handle. This right here I got from EDC Alabama. So I bought the knife, had it shipped directly to him from Amazon. He did this and had it to me in like 4 days. So pretty sick, but it was kind of a rush order. He did that. He also did my paramilitary 2. So he bead blasted the copper scales that I bought from Flytanium. He acid washed the blade and put the pocket logo on the blade. And he customized the TPT that I bought myself. Focus. He customized this by anodizing one side, bronzing the other side, and putting my pocket logo on the bottom. So EDC Alabama is out of this world. He's great. Timothy Brown, thank you for the $15. He says, this is not a bribe. I would never. Just got to keep this channel running. You're just testing your luck, aren't you? Because last time you donated, I ended up featuring you in the next EDC Weekly video. You're just trying to see if it did work, aren't you? Thank you for the 15 bucks, man. Yeah, and we do need to keep this channel running. There's a lot of moving parts. It's a very expensive thing to run. Time consuming for sure. Lowe's Bit Bar. Yeah, so there was I don't think I have one on hand here. I got one in my bag, actually. So the original bit bar is this right here. And this is from Big Idea Design. It has bits stored in the handle, and on one end is a bit driver, right? This is made of titanium, as indicated by the little logo there, and this is a $120 screwdriver. This I got at Lowe's for I think $6. It is licensed. It is an officially licensed design made by Cobalt. Very similar, but it has this extension built in, so this is how it comes, but very similar design. They licensed this from Big Idea Design. It was originally $20 at Lowe's. They started going out of stock. They dropped to $6-7 when I found it, told a bunch of people about it, and then several weeks later it dropped to $2. And I did not buy every single one of them because I love it. Rovi Von TPT giveaway for the stream. Actually, I gave away to Kickstart something too. He got a copy of No Man's Sky in one of my live streams back in the day. Timothy says, Taylor, I think the Cold Steel Tokyo Spike would be a good fixed blade. You would enjoy it and get good use out of it. It's lightweight and easy to carry. If I carry a fixed blade, I'm probably going with an SA Knives, like a small SA. I can't post anything on the website. Derek, send me a message on Instagram, and I will try to troubleshoot. Monty Sanders, do you keep your packages or boxes for your gear? No. If I did that, I would not have room to move in this office. Force GC, I've been looking at getting into sling bags. I carry one already, but I want one way smaller. I have a sling bag in my closet, and it's too small, and I just don't like it. Willis Watts, what's a man got to do to get a TPT slide tonight? I don't have any TPT slides to give away. The only TPT slides I have are the one I actually carry right here, and I have the one they sent me before. So they sent me this one, which is the black. They also sent me this one, which is a prototype. So this one I'm not giving away. That's the only TPT slides I've got. So I'm not getting rid of one of those. Dibs. Let's see. Aiden Alley, I'm stuck on the Band-Aid, and the Band-Aid helps heal me after my hand slip. What? Big Mo, are you still fixing up the camper? I wish. But a baby on the way, and all my time sunk into this channel? No. How much is a TPT? These are $65. The TPT is $65. The TPT Slide is closer to $80, I believe. They're $65 with shipping. It's another $5, so $70. Bravo 6L says, my wallet wishes I had never found this channel. You and a bunch of other people, but you like it. You like it. Derek Trent, oh, say that's what it takes to get featured. Yeah, well, I never said I was an honest man or have high morals or high moral standards. You know, I can be bought for $15. You can get featured. Dwayne Frechette said, I'm okay with being hated for that. Good stocking stuffers. Oh, for the Cobalt bit bars, dude, I'd be hanging on to them. Sorry, I'm too selfish for that. Josh Adam, I got mine at a gun show here in Wyoming. Got what? Handmade sling bag, modeled after Maxpedition Remora. Okay, cool. Let's see. Jake, can you do a review of the Honey Badger knife on Amazon? That'd be awesome. Well, it's definitely on my radar now because it's been mentioned twice on this stream, so it's worth trying. It's at least worth looking at. Just for the record, one of the reasons I was late to doing this live stream is I was working on an article on the website. I republished the 11 best knives, and I published it with a bunch of information, and Blade HQ actually emailed me today asking if I could link back to theirs, and we just kind of worked together on it. So I updated it and made it a much, much, much better article, and that's kind of representative of what I'd like to do with the website. I would like you guys to use the website a little more, so I'm trying to make better content for the website. So go check out that. That's why I was late. It took me a long time to update that article. I'll trade you a bit bar for a TPT. That seems like a very bad deal. I remember watching your DIY of the elephant wallet a while back. You should try to recreate the Ridge wallet. It might be against your terms with Ridge if you're sponsored by them. but it would be cool to see. No, I've not actually never worked with Ridge. They reached out to me, asked if they could sponsor an episode of the EDC Weekly before I killed the show the first time, and I gave them my rate, and they never answered back. So I guess I was too expensive for them back then. I don't know. Lowe's has a great price break on the Key Smart too. That's good to know. What would be the perfect work tool for me, or that would be the perfect work tool? You talking about the Cobalt bit bar? I think I ended up buying like 5 or 6 of them, but still, $2 versus 6 or 7 is so nice. Horrible grammar was to fit the 200 word limit or character limit. Monty Sanders, I work for an organization company that develops their own product. Would there be any interest in designing something to hold EDC gear? I don't know. I'm sure there probably is interest. Have you used any cold steel knives before? I have not. Jake Bowman, what's the difference between the regular TPT and the TPT Slide? So the TPT Slide is a little thicker. It just feels a little more robust. The TPT, you have to press to separate the two sides and slide the blade out. So you can do it one-handed, but really it's a two-handed open. The only real difference is this one has a slide tab. So push down and push forward, and it slides open. That's really the major difference. Is the TPT worth $70? Seems steep. It's one of my favorite tools I've ever bought. It is steep. It is expensive, but it is also one of my favorite and most used tools, for sure. What was that bit tool called on the Lowe's one? If you search Cobalt bit bar, my article will come up. So search Cobalt bit bar, and then you can click through. It's discontinued. You can't get it at Lowe's anymore. There are some on Amazon, but they may be gone by now. I can search and see. The guy from Big Idea Design sent it to me because he knew that my subscribers, you guys, really liked it, but I don't know how I would find it. If I search Cobalt bit bar, it does not come up. The bit bar comes up. So I don't know how to find it, but it was on Amazon for a short while. But really, I think they were people who bought them for $2 at Lowe's and then put them on Amazon for like $15. So, did you ever use the time tag for giveaways like I suggested? No, I did not. I'd buy some BESTDAMNEDC merch. Yeah, so stickers. I got stickers taken care of. Lots and lots of stickers. Not a ton. 200 stickers. But those are in existence now. They will eventually be up for sale. I'll create another sticker and put a sticker pack up for sale on the website. I would like to have hats. Shirts are available right now. You can buy shirts. It's threadless.com/@BESTDAMNEDC. So you can order a BESTDAMNEDC shirt or hoodie, but I haven't really publicized that yet because I want to test them myself before I put it out there. That bitbar thing got me thinking about a Leatherman compatible version, for real. Let's see. Oh boy, I'm getting behind again. What's your thoughts on Gerber's EDC line? I haven't really dove into it, really. Is the Braza Bro D2 Mini, is that this? The smaller version of this? Because this is the Bastian Braza D2. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. This was a battle box knife. It's alright. It's not great. Action's okay, but it's okay. It's not a great knife. Lowe's does not carry their version of the bitbar anymore. Correct. Josh Adams says, I weep slightly when I see a budget knife feature that someone's happy with. I just got a 940-1. Well, touch you. I want a Benchmade 940. You may have a problem because you're already hunting for another knife. No, you definitely have a problem. Just got back to continue my question. So I have my keys and I don't know how to organize them with EDC and everyday keys. Like, what should I put on my keys? I don't know what your question is. Like, obviously to organize them, use a key bar or a key smart or something like the Ultimate Keychain, which this is only going to hold about 4 to 6 keys. If you have more than that, definitely something like a key bar, but I don't know what you should put on them. Cobalt 10-in-1 10-piece magnetic multi-bit screwdriver, item number 961326, or model number 80931. So that's from Lusta. Thank you. Let's search that model number on Amazon and see if we can find it. Not that item number. And these are probably Lowe's item numbers, not like actual. Yeah. Those are item numbers inside Lowe's system, so it doesn't work on Amazon. But I can search Cobalt 10-in-1 multi-bit screwdriver system. See if that comes up with anything. And yeah. Still there. No. $17.98. So I'll put that in the chat. If anybody wants it on Amazon, it is on Amazon. It's just not for a great price. It's people upselling their cheap ones they bought from Lowe's, probably. Have I ever tried the Gerber MP600? I have not. Devin Main, just wish I could afford an actual decent knife. I know what you mean, but an actual decent knife, I would say get the Avispa in D2. So I didn't actually realize it came in D2 when I made the video, because I'm bad at research sometimes. But this right here, if I did not have a ton of money, the Avispa in D2. So people complain about the lockup on this being really, really tight, and mine was. And the problem is that the pocket clip pushes against the lock bar, and it kind of makes it difficult to release the lock. But if you hyperextend the lock bar, so if it's locked, you hyperextend it out just a little further than it's supposed to go, it loosens up quite a bit. And now I can actually flick it open, which I couldn't do before, and it'll close easy. It was so tight, the lock bar was pushing against the blade so tight you couldn't flick it before, but now you can flick it easily with the thumb stud. So 35 bucks for a D2 blade steel with this design. I love this knife, and if I have to use a knife that I don't mind beating up, it's going to be the Avispa for sure. Timothy Brown, Ken Worms opened over Instagram in regards to ham radios because it supported Baofeng versus my Kenwoods and Motorola. Okay. Dude, bang for your buck, who should consider the Ontario Rat 2 and D2. That was going to be the next thing I mentioned. This is the Rat 1, also in AUS 8, not D2. But this knife is just as nice as the Avispa, except for it's a liner lock instead of a frame lock. I prefer the frame lock, but the action on the Rat 1 is much better than the Avispa. So, worth noting for sure. Definitely worth noting. Romeo Rose says, hello sir, just got off work, so I'll be listening to you on my way home. Love what you do. What about Dijo knives? Thinking about getting one. I don't care for Dijo knives style. There were some people on this stream and in the Discord who liked them and wanted one. I'm not a personal fan of Dijo knives. Dijo, I don't know how it's pronounced. I've sworn by CRKT for well over a year, can't go wrong. That's from Christopher McDonald. And yeah, CRKT makes good budget knives. This is a great budget knife. So if you want to go in the $20 range, I would say Rat 1 or this. The Rat 1's going to be a better buy. It's going to be better bang for your buck, better budget knife. Or the Rat 2. But for style points, the Polar takes the cake. But if you want to step it up just another, $15, $10 to $15, go to like $35 range, a D2 Rat 1, 2, or a Avispa is the way to go for sure. So if you're big on CRKT, you must know about the M16 line. Thoughts there? I'm not a personal fan of the M16 knives. I just don't like it. Prepared Mind 101 pushes the Avispa over the Rat. You guys are hooked. Yeah, I think this is a cooler looking knife. I like the blade shape of the Avispa better than the Rat. They are honestly really hard to choose between them as far as like utility goes, but the design of the Avispa is just nicer. I don't like the way the Rat looks. Just something about that blade. It's growing on me, I'll be completely honest. It feels like the better knife than the Avispa, but the Avispa just looks a little better, you know? It just looks better. And it's thinner, which isn't necessarily a good thing. The Avispa is much thinner than the Rat. Trying to get that lined up. It's much thinner than the Rat, and that's not always good because too thin can be harder to grip, especially if you're doing like anything outdoors. So the Rat is just better ergonomics, honestly. Dwayne, $18. I guess I did get a good deal. Yeah, they were originally $20, so you got basically 90% off. Oh boy, I'm getting behind again. Derek Trent Rat 2 is definitely on my list. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it for sure. Same here. I had the M16 for 3 days and I returned it fast. Jake Bowman, if you're looking for a decent knife, I suggest the Remington Fast Knife. It hasn't failed me yet. Shaib Mushtaq says, hey Taylor, do a what's in my bag video. Definitely want to plan to do something like that for 2019. I don't have time this month. This month needs to be product overviews and gift guides, which I'm late on. I'm going to do a gift guide on Monday, Tuesday. There will be a last minute EDC gifts video on Monday or Tuesday. And then I need to create videos that will be released over Christmas because I will be gone from the 21st to the 26th with a wedding, a bridal shower, a birthday thing, just so many dinners and things like that. So let's check battery. We are 25%, so we're still okay for a minute. Let's see. Go-to coffee. My favorite is Parliament, or I say Parliament, Night Flyer Roast Works. That is my friend's coffee company here in Charlotte. He's also a musician. Paul Wagner from Between the Buried and Me. Night Flyer Roast Works is my favorite coffee. If I have to go outside Charlotte, my go-to coffees to order would be Brandywine Coffee Roasters or Onyx Coffee, or there's one I'm trying to think of and it's right on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. It doesn't matter. Those two are so good it doesn't matter. Night Flyer Roast Works, Onyx Coffee, Brandywine Roasting Company. Brandywine. Doesn't matter. Just search Brandywine Coffee, you'll find it. Alex, okay, tired, going to bed. Okay, love you. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. That's my girlfriend, by the way, Alex Teague. Basically, what EDC stuff should I put on my keys, like a flashlight, pin, multi-tool, fire tool, compass? Sorry if you don't get it, bad explaining stuff. I would say flashlight and a pry tool. Those are the two things that I usually carry on my keys. Timothy Brown, I mean, I hated the look of the Rat knives. Then I started using it. I put the Rat through an aluminum trailer floor and didn't damage the Aussate steel at all. Razor edge with an Arkansas stone, and then Duke to go, I guess. I've had a Rat one for a few years and beat the crap out of it. It's solid, yeah. So that's the thing. These are ridiculously good knives for 20-30 bucks. I don't think anybody's disputing that. I'm just saying, if I'm going to spend about 20-30 bucks on a knife and they look the same, I'm going to go with the one that I like the looks of better, because they're practically the same knife, designed by the same guy, made to about the same quality. So I'll go with the one I like better. Hey Nally, have a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. You as well. And all of you watching, have a Happy Christmas or Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all those things. Olight i3T or the Streamlight Microstream / Stylus Pro. I think I like the Olight. It's smaller. I'm not a huge fan of big flashlights unless I'm carrying something like this, but I guess the Microstream isn't much bigger. I don't know. I've just not had a lot of experience with Streamlight other than the headlamp that I have, and the headlamp's okay. It's just okay. Dwayne Frechette, dude, I love your channel. Someday I'll submit my EDC. Just do it, because if you do it, then you're entered to win the giveaway stuff. If you don't, then you're not entered, and it doesn't matter if you're featured or not. So, in fact, I've been doing the EDC Weekly for almost a year total, so there was a big gap in between, but almost a year total. And I've been doing this massive giveaway for the duration of this channel. For six months I've been doing a giveaway, and I think of the people who have entered, of the people who have won an EDC Weekly giveaway, I want to say none of them have actually been featured. So you do get an additional entry, which theoretically doubles your chances of winning, but I don't think anybody who's actually won has been featured, because there are so many people submitting, and there are so few people that get that additional entry, that it really, I mean, I'm not saying the second entry doesn't help, it helps. I'm just saying, like, the odds are still so small to begin with that you should just do it. Whether you think you're going to get featured or not, just submit. You never know. Sebastian Quintero, is that gold blade on your TPT Slide the Fisker's blade? If they are, do you know where to get them? I can't find them anywhere. 1, yes, it is. 2, they're discontinued. 3, you can buy them from Giltech. There you go. Derek Trent, hey, the company I work for just did a huge lighting job through Charlotte. Cool. I am very close to Charlotte, but I no longer live there. I am in Concord, just outside. Applied Survival, I've used a Rat 1 to completely field dress and butcher a full deer, did the job, and I absolutely love it. They're solid, man. Aiden, can you wear a flashlight on your hat for the rest of the stream, or multiple? I mean, I can obviously do it. Wow, that actually adds a lot of heft to the front of the hat. I might pull the hat off. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? It's like light bars for the EDC guy. Let's even those out a little bit. Is that what you wanted? How's that? Is that a fashion statement or what? Oh my god, it's pulling my head off. I'm about to do a huge lighting job in Charlotte, if you know what I mean. How's that? Everything's mirrored, so it's kind of tough. This one I gotta rotate so I can turn it on. Is that what you wanted? God, my head's so heavy now. Jeremy Russell, wow, I never got a notification YouTube screwed us again. Yeah, they did, because actually I think it was XSplit this time. Oh man, it's pulling my hat off. Timothy Brown says, there is no excuse not to submit. I don't do the video reviews like Taylor and other stuff, but if I can post, I can submit. It just means a lot of EDC rotation. I'm a gear hog. Aiden, yes, this is what I wanted. Good, glad I can appease you. Hey Taylor, know of any leather jackets under $100? I don't know of any leather jackets, period. Sorry. Light cap to the rescue. Looking like Splinter Cell. That's all I've ever wanted in life, so I'm happy that I can look like Splinter Cell. I'm so happy with my decision. I'm happy with your decision too. Yeah, although I think I need to tighten my hat. That made me laugh. Light bars for the EDC. Just ordered an Olight S1R Baton 2. Can't wait for it to come in. Awesome. Ow, my eyes. Yeah, some of these are bright. I don't think you can make the E18R. So this is the E18R. This is as dim as it goes. I think it's 5 lumens, and these are all half lumens. So this one, and this one are half lumens. 0.5 lumens. Just need the fanny pack. Oh, fanny pack's right here. We'll just sling the fanny pack. Here, let's go this way. Am I tactical enough? Is this tactical enough for you? Taylor Jeep Martin. That's the best nickname I've ever had. Taylor Jeep Martin. I like it. This is more than what I wanted, and I'm loving it. Hey, if you want another light, I got another light. It's just, it's gonna have to be underslung. Gotta center it up. My hat's falling off now. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you want? This is ridiculous. I was reading the EDC Reddit and came across some good memes, like the dude who's wearing a backpacking backpack for his EDC. Oh my god. And we all just got flashed. Yes, you did. Look at that. What a setup. It's like Casey Lights on an 87 Bronco. It's literally, you see how much lower my hat is sitting on my head now? My hat's just falling forward. Metal Gear Ball. Loving my S2R baton too. I use it every day because of you, man. Thanks, digging the videos. Thank you, Desi. This is an Olight S2R2 baton, and it really started adding the weight to the hat. What is going on? Taylor Jeep Martin is happening, or EDC light bar. I'm seriously gonna have to tighten the hat. Thanks, man. Hard City Raindrop says nice hat. Thanks. I've worked hard on this. Best streams. Sure. Dan Chappelle. My Rovivon is one of the best parts of my EDC. Definitely appreciated your video review of it. What am I doing? I could like balance a Rovivon up here. Actually, I have two Rovivons. We're just gonna sit them here. Boom. How about that? To all of you submitting EDCs, keep it up with the watches. Great watches aren't expensive and way better than your phone. Randall Kelly, Close Encounters of the Third Kind at the stop sign with Richard Dreyfuss lights in the mirror. Huh. This better make a mention on a future video complete with screenshot. Derek Trent said, that is my new care. No i3T, no care. We'll just sit it here. Mar195710 said, great channel, this is my first live on here. Timothy said, my wife took my Rovivon. First one went to my mom. You're costing me more money on flashlights. Alex took my luminous, actually my mom and my girlfriend took my luminous Rovivon. So I have my aluminum and my titanium. I have more flashlights, hang on. we got some big ones. Hang on. Computer screen just went dark. Don't want to end the stream. I got a i1R right here. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you that one guy who disliked the stream? Who did that? How dare you? How much you figure that hat's worth? Quite a bit. God, because this one flashlight right here is $100, and this one's 70, and this one is another 70, and this is like a good $300 hat now. Only two Rovivons. Don't you have a bigger stash? Well, I got this one, but it's a 90 degree, so this one has to go on the here. There. Just got the Olight M1T Warrior, and I love it. And the Olight PL Mini Pistol Light. Very cool. $270 now. Yeah, we're getting up there with the price of the hat. Romeo Rose says, hope you're not feeling lightheaded. I'm very lightheaded. Force GC said, my mom just asked me for an EDC flashlight, and she said she wants over 300 lumens. Literally any of these are over 300 lumens. Noah Hunsacker says, Lightman single-handedly defeats Thanos in Avengers 4. Single-headedly? I don't handedly do anything. These are all hands-free. Now let's see which battery dies first. This is escalating. Where are the Phoenix lights at? This right here is the Phoenix light. It's a E18R. Now you have to charge all those lights. It's okay. I got like 9 chargers now. I have to tilt my head back because the whole thing is going forward. Light caps are totally cool. Been rocking one for years now. Not like this, you haven't. Look, these are all on as low as they'll possibly go. And it's still probably like 200 lumens. Look at that. How does that make you feel? I was looking for my black i3T. Here's that through night. And here's one you guys haven't seen on my channel, a little Larry from Nebo. What else we got over here? I don't know where my other i3T went. It's probably in the Duzzle. No, it's not. There's the Duzzle. Here's an M1T. Here it is. We need more lights. Here's the other i3T. Here's the black i3T. This one will go on this side here. Fill that gap. And here's the M1T. It's as low as it'll go. We're just gonna balance it somewhere. Might need to be underslung. I can't fit it up there. We'll just stick it to the... This is ridiculous, guys. Samuel Kafka said, "What did I just walk in on?" Well, I don't know what this is anymore. I don't know. So you're a spotlight, pretty much. Where's the Big Bertha flashlight? It's in the other room. Do I need to get it? Do I need to get the other light? Of course you're screwing with dark. Everything is dark when you're sporting 52,000 lumens. That's true. That's being properly prepared for everyday life. Where do you get the leather EDC hat patch? I bought this at Lebo's. A little Larry. Yeah, it's a little Larry. These things are pretty cool. Not very bright anymore. I used to think it was super bright, but it's not. What are you coming back to? Well, someone asked if I could finish the stream with some lights on my hat. So I appeased them. Turn off the light now. Hey Google, turn off the lights. Easy enough. This should have been the only thing on YouTube Rewind. It probably would have had a better like to dislike ratio. Hey! It's pandemonium. Yeah, it is. It truly is. Instead of buying a light bar, I'm just going to mount you to the roof of the Jeep. Hey, somebody called me Taylor Jeep Martin a minute ago. I have been called Taylor Go-Go Gadget Martin more times than you would believe. Aiden Alley, I'm scared now if something falls off and you turn your head too quickly, how much money gets lost? Guess you're testing durability eventually. These are all very strong lights. Go get Bertha. This is dedication to the viewers. Dude, I never do anything short of what the viewers want. Can you please see a shot of my desk? You don't want to see a shot of my desk. And I can't move the camera. It's literally bolted to the monitor mount. Did you try the new Rovivon? It's right here. This is the new Rovivon. Go get Big Bertha. I'll be right back. I have to look up. Ugh. I'll be right back. You'll see me coming. Oh no. There we go. I lost a Rovivon. It flew off my hat when I stood up. Nailed it. Can I see? I don't have the keychain with the keys on it, but this is the one that I prefer. If it helps. Everything's backlit now. For cinematic effect. I can light flares. But that's the ultimate keychain right there. AMB. Appalachian Mountain Brewing. Sorry, I'm trying to get the rest of the lights on here. Black Ops, no, Light Ops 4. Yes. Actually, when I get done with the stream, I'm going to go play some Black Ops 4. I just bought it last night. I'm actually getting Big Bertha, yeah. Holy crap, this clip is so strong. I am actually getting it. Yeah, of course, I would have to get Big Bertha. Here are all the lights. Here's another. I'm sure I got more lights around here somewhere. Here's the R50 Pro, which that's no Big Bertha, because this is Big Bertha. That's Big Bertha. Look how bright that is. Legit stress test. Yeah, no, this hat is seriously... You guys have probably stretched my head out now. Derek Trent, man, I really appreciate your channel and awesome demeanor. You have inspired me to have more fun with my EDC, and you're also a decent light board. Thanks, man. I've never had such a great compliment. Yes, 875 FPS is here. The legendary John Smith is in here. My nickname is now Jeep. Sick. You're the man, bro. Good sport. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Black Ops 4 is a joke, garbage game. We're about to find out. It was only 30 bucks because I bought the online only. Turn them on. Some of them on. I didn't turn on the ones that are facing away. The screen went off again. Yeah, this flashlight is the real business. 12,000 lumens. It's unreal. Ugh. Lights or knives? Well, I like knives more, but I, for some reason, get a lot more flashlights in the mail. That's an expensive loadout now. Yeah, for sure. It definitely is. Is it possible for you to send me something for a small charge or for free? Maybe. I don't know. Can they all strobe? I'm sure they can. But I did not want to give myself or anybody else an epileptic seizure. Best damn light bar. You are totally enlightened. Oh no, the dad jokes have started. Wife says bedtime. Night, everyone. Thanks, Chris, for hanging out. Thanks for the donation earlier. You're the real MVP. Owen Humphreys, I've been watching you for a while and never knew you were a light bar. You know what? I didn't either before tonight. Now Bertha on that hat. Oh god. It's a mobile tanning platform. Yeah, 12,000 lumens. Like, I think this thing will do 5 lumens. Yeah, there's the 5 lumens. And then it steps up, 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 and then up, and then up. It gets so bright. Any custom light? The i1R has my old YouTube channel on it. It has mod on it. That's about it. Wait till you have to charge them after this. Have you ever considered taking up a second job as a lighthouse? I haven't, but now that you mention it. I'm having a seizure. Go sneak up on Alex. Alex is actually not sleeping here tonight. She's dog sitting. When are you going to review the new Rovivon? I don't know. I got a lot of new lights. Oh, wait. I forgot one. The night core. Forgot about the night core. I don't know where it's going to fit. I like a lot of knives, but I'm sick with SOG, or I stick with SOG because I live 20 minutes from the factory, so all sharpening and replacements happen that close for me. That's pretty cool. Forget the sun, we have our Lord and Savior Jeep to keep us warm. What's that fanny pack? This is a, I can't rotate it around anymore. It's a Meta Threads fanny pack. Meta, M-E-T-A. I don't even know if they released it yet. They sent it to me. I told them not to because I'd probably never wear a fanny pack. This live stream is lit. Lumen Envy. Rip my internet. Are you Flashlight Santa? Yeah. Okay, I gotta take these off. Like, my neck is actually starting to hurt. Oh. I knew if I took one off, it was all gonna go. Hey Google, turn on the lights. I knew it was a matter of time. Hey Google, turn on the lights. There we go. Are you happy now? Modern coal miner. I think that's all of them. Oh, there's one on the floor still on. I feel like I'm missing one. There it is. Rip Jeep. On that note, have a great night. Have a good night, man. Looking forward to the magnetic keys for sure. Oh, there's another one on. I can't. God. What have you guys done to me? I'm like blind. Oh man. What a trip. This flashlight's no slouch though. Oh god. This flashlight is like 3200 lumens, I think. 64, I don't know what it is. I don't know where my night core is. Oh, I forgot one. The best headlamp ever. I don't remember how to make this one go into turbo mode other than to hold that. And the night core concept too. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Ugh. Make it rain flashlights. That was the highlight of the stream. I hate you guys. Did you guys remember that I was going to give away a TPT? Who remembers? Man, my hat is loose on my head now. Gotta go for real. See you later, bro. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. You're not blind, it's just dark to you now. It's probably true. All those lights on strobe would be insane. I do not want to cause anybody to have a seizure. Always keep battery in. Yeah. Oh, this light's still on. God. I can make use of that sweet TPT. I want the TPT. Oh, please, TPT for me. Everyone remembers dibs. Is my hat lighter now? Gotta end it with the bad... Gotta stop the bad jokes, man. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. While I do, I'm gonna play an ad. And then I'll be right back. Not everybody's gonna see an ad, but I'm gonna hit play. And then I'll be right back. Hey, I should probably... I have 6% left on this battery. Give me 1 second. I'm going to swap batteries in my camera too. So give me 1 sec. Just one. You can still hear me. I can still talk, but my camera's off. This battery is 100% dead. And I got another one right here. So we'll be back in just a sec. Is Big Idea Design in here? Chadwick? You hanging out with us for a little bit? Alright, that should go right back to how it was. Perfect. It was like I wasn't even gone. What's up? Welcome. Chadwick, you actually got here in time for me to give away a TPT. I just don't know how I'm going to give it away. Ooh. How can we give this away, Chadwick, since you're here? You got any ideas? Since it is your product. Just choose you. Just a bigger money drain. I need a TPT to give away. The number thing did not work last time at all. Number did not work. And Joe, you're not eligible because you've already won one. Number did not work. I love Chad. Did that work? You'd have to ask Chad. I don't know. Let's see. What can we do? Random number generator. You just missed the fun, Chad, or Chadwick. I don't know if you're okay with being called Chad, but you just missed all the fun. I had every small flashlight in my possession strapped to my hat, per the request of Aiden. The last time we did it, I think I asked, and Joe, maybe you can tell me because you won. Did we not do trivia for me? Like, I asked a question and the first person to answer the correct question about me was the winner, which was you. Sorry I missed that. Yeah, I'm sorry you missed it too. Go check Popeye the Sailor Man. What is going on in this chat? EDC photos. How did nobody grab a screenshot of my flashlight hat? Oh, somebody did. There we go. God. It was trivia. Best damn coffee. Yeah, okay. Name your favorite color trivia. You were laughing too much. Okay, so how do we give this away? Hang on, let's brighten this up a little bit. I think it did come back a little dimmer. Yeah, that looks better. God. Here you go, for your reference, Chadwick. This is for you. That's what you missed. Oh boy. No, we're not going to guess the color of my underwear. What company makes my hat? This is from Lebos, but Richardson is the actual brand that makes the hat. So Lebos literally just buys these and embroiders their logo on the side. Okay. Ooh, I got a trivia question. I'm going to need to do a little bit of math first. But I've got a trivia question for you. Let me get the answer first, just so I know you guys who's right. Guess my birthday. Yo, BESTDAMNEDC. Giganator, aka Eric on Discord, says, hey. Giganator? If they say hey, why don't they say hey here? Why don't they come tell me myself? I don't know if I know the answer to Big Idea Design Trivia. I've got an idea, which I'm okay doing because I think it's a good idea. Let's see. Okay. All right, are you ready? I've got this. We're gonna do a trivia for the EDC Weekly. Okay? If you're ready, I've got the question and the answer. Give it to whoever had the idea for the hat, the lights on the hat. That's true. Okay. $42. There you go. Okay. The next EDC Weekly will be what number in the series of EDCs or EDC Weekly shows, episodes? Like what number episode will the next EDC Weekly be? Total EDC Weeklies. See if you can guess it. The first one to get it right wins. This could go on a while. And no, you can't just add together the number. Oh my god. I'm just going to watch the stream until I see it. I've not seen it yet. Willie. Nope, not Willie. You're not right. Willie Watts was close. Holy crap. How have you still not guessed it? Come on, guys. Nobody's guessed it. Boom. Maximilian. Max 1 million is his username. I think Max is the winner. I'm going to have to double check that once this slows down. Holy crap. You guys just exploded. Where were all you guys when I was trying to get some conversation going? Huh? Just sitting there watching me be an idiot and strap lights to my head? Alright. I'm going to scroll back up to when I first asked the question and make sure nobody else said it first, because I was under the impression it was one number and then I remembered, no, that's not the right number. First one to say it is 50 was the correct number, by the way. Max 1 million. You are the winner. 50, because what happened was I did my EDC as 2 and they're in the EDC Weekly playlist, but they're not technically an EDC Weekly episode. So, actual number of EDC Weekly episodes available right now is 49. The next one will be 50. So Max is the winner. You will be getting a TPT in the mail. Ugh. If I don't break it first. So, Max, I know that you follow me in a few places. Just message me on Instagram or email me at Taylor@BESTDAMNEDC or something like that, and I'll get it in the mail to you. Congratulations. That worked well. Thank you. Thanks for participating, everyone. That was a lot of fun. Do I have another one? I do have some more. Yeah, I do. Hey, Chadwick, do not send Joe a TPT. I already gave him one. He was the last one to win one on a live stream. Another giveaway. Okay, fine. Should I? No, I'm not going to do it. I was about to say I would give away this. A pry bar, BW pry bar. The little thin one. But yeah, don't believe Joe. He's gonna try to swindle you out of a TPT, and he's already got one. If you start giving away TPTs, people are gonna start harassing you. Can we get the S1R baton back on your hat? No. Enjoy your vacation and that wedding. Yeah, that's going to be chaotic. Christmas week is going to be crazy. Do a giveaway for a TPT slide on us. Okay, I'll do one. All right, who wants a TPT slide? Sorry, Max, you get the OG TPT. All right, TPT slide. I don't think saying me is going to get a TPT slide for you. It only took 2.5 hours for me to drink my beer. All right, so how are we going to do this, Chadwick? Okay, I got an idea, Chadwick. If you can message me something on Instagram, like the answer to your trivia question and your question, I guess, because I have to announce it. If you can message me that stuff on Instagram, I'll announce the trivia, and whoever gets the answer correct first will win. The only trick with that is somebody has to get it right. So we can try to do something else like that, or we can run it however you want. Hey, Caleb Vickers says, drinking AMB, I'll send you a case straight from here in Boone. Dude, AMB is great, but I was saying earlier that the long leaf gives me a headache. I think it's a little too hoppy for me. It does give me a headache, and I miss the tall cans. Man, I miss the tall cans so much. Bids. I do have a good question for you, Chadwick. Are you going to message me? If you are, I need to check. Just need to make sure. Let me message you my idea. There, I just messaged him. Do you like Arizona tea, Taylor? It's too sweet for me. But if I drink anything from Arizona, it's got to be an Arnold Palmer, for sure. For sure. I've not been drinking a lot of beer lately. I've been drinking more rye whiskey and scotch. What hat is that? This is just a generic hat that I got from Lebo's. I would love to have my own hats. Like, that is one of the first things I want. One time in band camp. So if you guys are here, just stick around. We're going to be giving away a TPT slide. I'm going to step out one more second for another beer. So I'm going to throw this up, put on the microphone mute, and play an ad. I'll be right back. Well, hello there. A brown leather hat with a wood patch. Perfect EDC, BESTDAMNEDC hat. How much battery and HDD space left? Battery, I just swapped out for a new battery. And hard drive space, I don't even want to look at it. 28 gigabytes. Oh boy. Oh boy. 28 gigs. I have 10 terabytes of storage on this computer, and total free space is under a terabyte. I'm like, ugh, I'm running out of space. I'm using over 200 gigabytes of storage space per week. Per week. Hey, you guys want to know what the best bottle opener is? TPT Slide. It's so good. It's so good. Speaking of a TPT Slide, I just got confirmation on the correct answer to the Big Idea Design trivia question. And we are about to give one away. Who wants to win a TPT Slide? I know the answer to that. Literally everyone here. Welcome back, Chadwick. Yes, TPT Slide giveaway. We're going to give away one of these. I don't know if he's going to give away a black one or a stonewash, so it will be either this or this. I don't know which one. That's up to Chadwick. However, there is a trivia question that we have for you, and whoever gets it right first wins a TPT Slide. You ready? Black and gold looks dope. It does with that brass bead. Looks so good. Okay. So, the question is, how many successful or successfully funded Kickstarter campaigns has Big Idea Design had? Not how many campaigns have they had, how many have been successfully funded? There you go. The first person to guess correctly wins a TPT Slide. Holy crap, there we go again. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out. I haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. Close. I've seen one that's close. I have not seen one that's correct yet. Another really close one. Close. Still not seen it. Close. I've still not seen it. We are very close. Nothing yet. Dang. You guys are all around it, but nobody's guessed it. Ooh, boom. Daniel Schmidt. Daniel Schmidt, you're the first. Daniel Schmidt, you are the proud new owner of a TPT Slide. Correct answer is 21. 21. 21 successful Kickstarter campaigns. That is amazing. They have launched 25 total. That's awesome. So hats off to Big Idea Design for making 21 successful Kickstarter campaigns. That's unreal. And Daniel Schmidt, you are the winner. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. So what I need for you to do, Daniel Schmidt, is email me or Chadwick. Just get in touch with us one way or another. We're easy to reach. I know I'm easy to reach. But Daniel Schmidt, just contact one of us and we will get a TPT Slide sent to you in the mail. Thanks for making this awesome, guys. We're just giving away all the things, aren't we? Best keychain EDC. I think this right here takes the cake. And Glenn would be over the moon if he knew I was talking about this thing so much. Glenn Rosenthal from Cave Leather Co. I love this thing. It holds your key fob on the back. Do more live. I want to do more live shows. I've just been really busy lately. Devin Main, hey Taylor, my father makes custom hats in bulk and I would love for you to do business with him. That would make my year. Well, just send me an email. You know my email, taylor@bestdamnedc.com. I definitely want to make hats. Definitely want to make hats very soon. YouTube told me I'm sending too much and need to take a break. You know what would make that message go away? Another $15 donation. I mean, sorry, another bribe. Love your live streams and would love to see more. I'd love to more. I'd like to do some live streams like gaming or something. Orbit products, I have not, but hold on, look. Here's my crate of things. Here's some crates. This is just giveaway stuff. This is all mostly for the EDC Weekly giveaway. And at the bottom of that crate, which I do not need to trip over this time, do a sticker giveaway. I could give away some stickers. Taylor Morris, hey, my name is Taylor too, and I have a beard. My wife thought I was watching myself. Will the $15 bribe get me a slide? It will not, I'm sorry. Multi-tool in your keychain, I would definitely recommend the Leatherman Micra. So this is the rubber orbit key. This is the blacked out leather orbit key. They don't make a totally blacked out anymore, so the leather on the underside is brown. It used to be all black, and they don't make that one anymore. This is the blacked out clip. And after they sent it to me, I really wish I had asked for the tan. I really like the way the tan looks. Here is the black orbit key ring. Here is a 32 gigabyte USB stick for an orbit key. Here is the orbit key multi-tool. And the only other thing in there is a business card that's not supposed to be in there and a personal handwritten letter from Orbit Key. So I can open these up on here. Guess you gotta break it to get it out of there. Wooden BESTDAMNEDC patch. This thing's pretty neat. It's a metal ring with a plastic liner, but it just doesn't feel super strong. It is stronger than it feels, but there's a orbit key ring there, and they sent me another here. Which that's the same thing. It's a metal ring around the outside and then plastic on the inside, and what you do is pull that in. There's a little tab. You pull it in and rotate around until it opens up. A little further. A little further. And then you slide all your keys on, and then when you're ready to close it back up, just slide that tab all the way back around, and it snaps in place and closes. Pretty neat little idea. Squirt for a multi-tool. Yeah, it's a pretty good small one too. Let's see. Show. There you go. Sorry, your comment was hidden, Chadwick, but I made it work. Yeah, those Big Idea Design stickers are insane. I'll show you both of them here on screen. So I got a stack of them here. So Chadwick, you can answer this. This was the question I had earlier. Did you or did Joe draw these? I think you told me Joe drew them, correct? So here's the lion sticker, which features a TI Arto. Really neat. It was done so well. And that was drawn with one of their pins. I wish I drew still. I used to draw, but I don't anymore. And here is the gorilla. So sick. These are so sick. So you're getting some weird color reflections from my lights, but yeah, both of these stickers are so sick. Ooh. Everything's mirrored, so I'm trying to... Yeah, it is a tiger, not a lion, sorry. Tiger. Tiger and a gorilla. Yeah, my favorite's definitely the gorilla. Oh, it's not drawn from either one of them. It's BioWorks. Okay, I misread. It's actually it's actually on the back of the sticker. You know, if I actually did any sort of homework or research, I would know. It's right there on the back of the sticker. On the back of both of them, actually. Well, there you go. I'm an idiot. Kick, wifey said it's bedtime, gotta go. This was lit, carry on. Taylor, thanks Kick, thanks for hanging out. A lion would be dope. That's true. Even though this is a tiger, a lion would be cool too. So yeah, I'm giving away one of these with each monthly giveaway, and anybody who's ever won a TPT from me, I have also given away one of these with those. Actually, both. I've given away both stickers with every giveaway I've done for a TPT. So there you go. Very sick. So congratulations to both of the winners. Could someone be a deer and tell me who won again? Max 1 Million, I know, won the TPT, and then... Oh... I missed his name. I mean, I know I said it in stream. I'd have to go through this whole thing and find it. Daniel Schmidt. Okay. I've not heard from Daniel Schmidt. Maybe he's messaged me somewhere, but I have not heard from him yet. So, just waiting. What refill is in the TI Pocket Pro? That thing is awesome. That's a Schmidt. That's a Schmidt. I got one right. Wait, TI Pocket Pro? That's not it. It's speaking of Schmidt, it's the same pin refill that comes in the TI Arto. It's a not Schmidt, Schneider. Schneider is what comes in the TI Pocket Pro, but that's not what I have in mind. That's for you, John, just answering your question. What I have in mind, there's Daniel Schmidt. Messages are off the hook. That's why you have to do giveaways in your live streams. I have a Parker refill in my TI Pocket Pro. A wolf sticker would be cool. I agree with that. Rubber versus leather Orbit pros and cons. I don't know. I've never really carried one, but I don't like the way the rubber looks. I like the way the leather looks more. No, what comes in the Fisher Space Pen is the Fisher Space Pen refill. The Fisher Space Pen is not the best to write with, I think. But you can put a Fisher Space Pen refill in the TI Pocket Pro. You just need the adapter. I think it's awesome you have all these products on hand. Yeah, you should see just outside of frame. I mean, I've got stuff everywhere. It's a disaster in this office. Ty So said, what's your Grell knife, Taylor? Probably, honestly, right now, the Nirvana. It's probably going to continue to be my Grell knife because they're discontinued and they were expensive to begin with, so they're very, very, very expensive. Yeah, Nirvana's got to be the Grell knife, but something a little more attainable is probably a Grayman Sawtooth. My threat to reveal your secret is real. Send me a sticker. John, just so you know, there are 75 plus refills that work with the TI Pocket Pro. So you could use a different insert as well. I like the Schneider insert, but I don't like writing as much with the TI Arto just because it doesn't have that bigger, thicker grip, which is why I think I'd like the TI Click. But this difference in how thick it is at the grip, I write with this one a little better. I tend to like bear down really hard and grip it really hard, and I'm left-handed. This one just feels a little more natural to me to use than the TI Arto. Just show you, I can't, the camera is fixed. Look, I'm tapping the camera now. It is literally bolted to my monitor mount. Are you talking about the trucker's hitch for a wallet? The trucker's hitch is not very big at all. I thought it was a lot bigger than it actually is. It is the size of a traditional bifold. The trucker's hitch is actually a really decent wallet size. It was much smaller than I expected it to be, actually. Benchmade Contago. Miguel Mendez says, "Hey man, love your vids. I've been thinking about getting a hitch." Oh, I just read that. I just didn't read it out loud. But yeah, Trucker's Hitch I think is one of my favorites from Hitch and Timber for sure. And I don't know if he's released this publicly. That's his personal wallet. He personally carries the Trucker's Hitch. Kevin Godinez, I guess, says, "Sup man, love your vids and grow on." Thanks. What's your take on Travex wallets? I'd love to try a Summit wallet. I would really love a Summit wallet. I did not purchase the Pocket Pro. Chadwick sent this to me. You can purchase it on their website. It's also available on Amazon. But if you purchase it from their website and use my code BESTDAMNEDC or my link, then it helps support the channel. So that, or if you buy it from Amazon, it does too. But it supports me a little better and Big Idea Design a little better if you use my link and buy directly from them. The County Fold. Did you finally buy the County Fold? I don't have any recycled firefighter products. 250 bones for the Spyderco Rubicon carbon fiber. I'm not familiar with that. Got to upsell Buffalo Billfold Company here. You're all about that Buffalo Billfold Company. Glad I could answer your question, Miguel. I do really like the Trucker's Hitch. So if I don't want something super minimal, this is most likely what's going to go in my pocket. Josh Adam, "Hey Taylor, have you ever considered doing some sort of gift card or certificate for prize for the EDC Weekly?" I'm sure I could do something like that eventually. I would like to expand the EDC Weekly giveaway that I do every month. I'd like to include more in it. It's already big, but, you know. Brian Dahlman, "Taylor hates American muscle cars." I do. That's not a secret. Not a secret at all. Desi says, "Do you actually find yourself using the Write in the Rain notepad?" I don't have a Write in the Rain notepad. "Do you have any coupons for Hitch and Timber?" I do. However, he asked me to keep it to my Patreon supporters only. So in order to get that coupon for Hitch and Timber, you have to be a Patreon supporter. Sorry, but that's just how it is. He doesn't want a coupon code out there for everybody because he doesn't do coupons ever, really. So for him to give me one was really, really kind. Taylor Jen, "I'll trade you my Travex Summit for a TPT. I don't know if I can do any trades. I would feel wrong about trading for something that was given to me for free." God knows, so expensive, man. For the County Fold, yeah, it's not cheap. I don't like muscle cars, man. Send me/DM me your link for the TI Pocket Pro. So Ty, if you click any of the most recent EDC Weeklies, so the video I uploaded yesterday, if you click the link there, it's actually my link. It's my tracking link. So just go to the ad and Timothy, stop. What are you doing? If you go to the ad portion of the description for the last video and click that link, that is a link that in anything you buy after you click that link will be attributed to me. Or you can use the coupon code BESTDAMNEDC. I think it's $5 off any purchase over $50. So yeah, if you do that instead of using a link, you can just use the coupon code BESTDAMNEDC. David Ferris, "Hello, good sir. Hello to yourself. Thanks for joining and hanging out. I'm going to have to go pretty soon. I've been live for 3 hours. That's crazy. There's still 120 people here. You guys are crazy." Romeo Rose says, "Love the look of the Hitch and Timber. Does all, but how bigger is it from the card caddy?" I can show you. Give me a second to find the card caddy. I really have to come up with a better organization tool. Or better organization. I don't even know if I have the card caddy here. I don't even see it. I do not see the card caddy at all, which is quite odd. So it either fell out it somewhere stored in a bag. Huh. Where is the card caddy? Oh, I've got one here. I was going to show you mine, but I don't know where my card caddy is. Anyway, Timothy, thank you for the $10 donation. He says, let's make gift cards happen sooner. Man, that's $25 a night. You gotta stop. You're crazy, man. So here is the does all, and here is the card caddy. As you can see, is quite a bit bigger. It is significantly thicker. And one of the biggest differences is the does all has the pin loop, the card caddy does not. So it is quite a bit bigger. Personally, after having both of them, I don't think I would carry the does all as an EDC option. It'd probably go in a bag. But now I have to find my card caddy. What happened to my card caddy? Okay, fave watches under $80. The one I wear usually is the Timex Expedition Field Chronograph. I love that. John Smith, 875 FPS, says, I have some recycled firefighter wallets. I like them. They make great sheaths as well as nice brass. As well, since brass doesn't react to them like it does with leather. Samuel Kafka, why don't you like American Muscle and what do you drive? They just don't do anything for me. I don't like the way they look. That's really it. I don't like the way they look, and I drive a Tacoma. Eddie Ballou says, hello from Taylorsville. Taylorsville, North Carolina? That sounds familiar. I just don't know where that is. It could be outside North Carolina. I don't know. Big Idea Design. Chavez says, how do you feel about American classic cars, 50s cruisers, etc.? My dad has a restored 54 Ford, and I love that truck. It's beautiful. He did an amazing job. I can show off his 54 Ford. It's in my photos, so I just got to go to photos.google.com. Let me pull that up. And I'll show you his 54 Ford. As far as the rest of the cruisers and stuff, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of old stuff. That's just how it is. This is my dad's 54 Ford. 54, 55, I can't remember exact year model, but I wish it would load so it wasn't so pixelated. There we go. That's my dad's restored truck. He bought it completely rusted out. It was just a piece of crap. And it took him a couple years, but he rebuilt it almost entirely by himself. The only thing he didn't really do was the reupholstery of the internal, like the seat, the bench seat. He had that reupholstered for him. The rest he did mainly by himself. He's a very handy person. Simon says, I'm from Australia and it's so bad when an American YouTuber does a stream. Sorry, man. My stream earlier was really, really bad. It was very pixelated, but I don't know why. Christopher Palaio says, any EDC gear you have used that made you say, this is awesome, going to be in my rotation? For sure, the Tale of Knives thing, the proper slip, the custom Swiss Army knives, for sure. Like, John Smith sells himself short so much. The card caddy is another one, and most recently, these two. I have so much trouble choosing between these two as a wallet. The Anderson wallet from Cave Leather Co. and the Lever Gear Tool Card Pro. I've been switching back and forth between them almost daily. They're so slim and so perfect for a minimal wallet. It's really hard to choose between them. Was that a notepad in the wallet or was I mistaken? Which one are you talking about? If you're talking about the does all, yes, there is a notepad that comes in it. It is a smaller notepad. I've had a lot of wallets show up with a little small notepad like that. Like Dustin Bean, who I was talking about earlier, who makes some beads. He makes wallets that come with a notepad inside. The Trucker's Hitch comes with a notepad inside. There are several that do. All right. Cody Vargo, what's the story behind the skull in the background? Oh wow, you can see the skull? There's no story, it's just something there I put there to kind of fill up the background. Oh my gosh, 1999. Who is that from? It didn't ever pop up. What the heck? Who sent that? Was the whole thing retracted, or is it an anonymous donation? What is that? $20? It never even popped up. Holy crap. Well, thank you, whoever that was. I'm trying to get through some of these to make sure I didn't miss anything. We need an office tour. I'm going to be switching offices in January, so I'm not going to do a tour of this one. Thanks for hanging out, Jake. I know you're gone now, but thank you for hanging out for so long. This right here is from Tale of Knives over on Instagram or Etsy. Tale of Knives, T-A-L-E. I'm going to try to catch up here. Why are your EDC items so unrefined? Too much rustic hipster stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. I like the stuff and I carry it. That's really all there is to it. Wife gave me permission. She is great. Thank you, man. And thank your wife. Tell your wife I said thank you. Hey Taylor, what's in your pockets? My most recent EDC is pretty up to date. It's not perfectly up to date, but that is like 3 videos back on the channel. Mike Helmer said, sent a pic of my EDC to you today. Thank you. Do you like AliExpress? Not really. I just don't. Livestream so much better than Olight streams. Thanks, man. Thanks. Bertucci wallets or watches are cool and under 80 bucks. Romeo, you're welcome, man. I'm here to, that's what my job is. I'm here to show you guys what the difference is. Carl Pasco said, told you last time you cost me so much, I got a Does-All and card caddy for Christmas gifts. Damn you. Sorry, man. Applied Survival, No American Muscle. I'm unsubbing. Sorry. But I saw show sub back for 54 Ford, almost lost me. I left this up for a reason. I'm going to be back to this picture in a second. I have a Timex Weekender, but it has a very loud tick. I don't like the loud tick. Sorry, mine's not very loud at all. $10 donation. Who's this from? Cameron O. I've enjoyed your vids since I started the EDC channel. You should do a tech-related EDC video. I actually did. It's over on the Pocket Now YouTube channel. So go to Pocket Now, like youtube.com/PocketNow, and go through there. And that EDC video is also mine from like last month or the month before. Hi Taylor, which pin do you prefer? The Midori brass bullet pin or the Fisher Space pin in brass? Probably the Fisher Space pin in brass. It's just a nice, like a little nicer finish to it. Chadwick said that's a sweet truck. It is, but I'm going to show you my dad's cooler truck here in a second. I've left it up here for a reason. I'll switch back to this for a second. I can switch to it over here. I just don't want to reveal all my photos because I'm sure there's stuff in here that you guys don't need to see. Nothing bad, it's just bunch of random stuff. I thought I had the high res pictures on here, but I guess I don't. But I can show you this. There's my dad's other truck that he made. How about that? This is what my dad made a couple months ago. It's something, isn't it? It is a Nissan, a 90 or an 88 Nissan, I believe, on top of a, I don't know what year model, but a deuce-and-a-half frame. So there's something for you to ponder. The question is why, and the answer is I don't know. Big fan of Tacoma, but grew up wrenching on muscle. Yeah, dude, my Tacoma is my baby. I looked for years for a TRD trim, 4-wheel drive, 6-speed manual truck, and it took me so long, and I finally found the Tacoma, and I pay a lot for it every month, but man, I will not give that truck up for anything. That truck is my baby. I want to turn it into an overlanding rig. In fact, what I want to do with my Tacoma is this right here. That is what I want to do with my Tacoma, for sure. Let's see. Okay, Willis Watt said, who got you into EDC gear and what was your first knife? My first knife was a Barlow knife. My dad took me to a hardware store in Mount Airy, North Carolina, and told me to pick a knife. I did. And who got me into EDC? I just kind of stumbled into it. But I would say if anybody got me deeper into EDC, it is John Smith or 875 FPS. Because I made an EDC video, and then these people started sending me their EDCs, and then I started looking into it on Instagram, and then I stumbled upon John, who has all awesome EDC gear. So I think if I have to attribute it to anybody, it's John. That belt holster looks dorky AF, man. That's okay. I don't care. It's practical. I like it. I like it. That's all I need to say. Like, I don't care. Can I delete the super message? I just wanted to donate. Well, thank you. If you're the one who donated that, Josh Adam, thank you. It doesn't look like, it looks like you did delete the super message, so thanks. What's under the hood? I don't know. Oh, I'm getting some messages here. Hang on. So we'll switch back to this. Give me a sec. I'm just catching up on messages. Ooh. Okay. All right. What he's sending me is pretty cool stuff. Chadwick, I don't know if you want me to show this on stream, but that's pretty sick. That's a beast because he could. Yeah, that is why he built that for sure. Because he could. That's why he does a lot of things. Doomsday truck welding skills. So let me tell you how my dad built this. He did this by himself because there was nobody around to help him. So he built this by himself. And the way he did it was he drove the Nissan truck up onto the deuce-and-a-half frame. He built some ramps, drove the Nissan up onto the deuce-and-a-half frame, jacked it up, took the wheels off, dropped it onto the frame, welded them together, dropped the drive shaft, made a custom drive shaft or crankshaft, and I don't even know exactly what he did here, but he made it work, and he did it in an afternoon because he got bored. And there were people saying that's a waste of a hard body, but this hard body was completely rusted out on the bottom. So the truck was almost about to rip in half because there was so much upward pressure from the engine on the front. The frame was actually starting to bend upwards in the middle because it was rusted out. And over the fender wells where he has it cut out here was totally rusted out. So he cut that out and shortened the bed and just did something with it. But this is not a fun off-roader because it is such a low gear. It's super slow. I would say top speed in this thing is like probably 20 miles per hour. Okay, you said I can show it? Okay, I'll show it. I don't have a big picture because Instagram is very small, but this is what Chadwick just sent me. That's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna back out of that to show the rest of the chat, but it's pretty sick. I guess I can move it over here and show the other picture. Or, oh, it's a video. Pretty nice. Thanks for sharing that. Let me back out of this and see if there's a... Oh, look at this. So I was out west earlier this year, and dealerships just had off-road, like overlanders just sitting on the lot. Like you could just walk in and walk out with an overlander. I'm sure there's not anything horrible in here, but there were pictures from this place called the Auto Barn. I don't see them now. Oh well. Okay. Show it. All right, John. Well, you just sound like a hater, but that's okay. You're still welcome. I'm just saying I like the belt loop holster. So that's it. That's all there is to it. How old am I? I'm 28. Nice grocery getter. Yeah. You should sell the BESTDAMN EDC t-shirts. I want one. They are available. Look, I'll pull it up. Threadless.com/BESTDAMN the at symbol, BESTDAMNEDC. So if you go there, let me close out of these. Go back here. I don't want a mystery offer. Continue to site. So if you go to threadless.com/@BESTDAMNEDC, you can get the Pocket logo tee right now. And the Pocket logo tee, if you look at men's, it'll show you an example of the t-shirt. You can choose between different, you can get a long sleeve, which is just a baseball tee. But you can get it in just a t-shirt, and then you can choose between the types. Like I would probably get a tri-blend if I were getting one, because it's like a heathered material. Like this one, the shirt I'm wearing now is heathered. So you can get the Pocket logo. Belt holster is made by Tale of Knives, T-A-L-E. But you can get the Pocket logo tee. I haven't added the knolling tee yet, but if I go back to men's, you can get a zip hoodie or a pullover hoodie with the knolling design. So the zip hoodie has the logo on the back. Zip hoodie has the logo on the back with an @BESTDAMNEDC on the side, and the pullover has the logo on the front. That's the only difference between them. I do not carry a gun right now. I would like to, but I just don't. Caroline EDC Review says, check YouTube channel, Last Line of Defense. He has a Tacoma and been doing a lot of overlanding videos on his Tacoma. Yeah, that was originally my plan, and then I bought an off-road trailer, and all of my funds for getting an overlanding truck kind of went out the window. Applied Survival says, wow, was that overlander in Utah? It was not in Utah. It was actually in Oregon. It was in Portland. So you can get a couple of different things right now in merch. So there is merch available right now. You can get one of these 4 things. If I have time this weekend, I will add the knolling logo to a t-shirt. So that's all I got. That's all I got. Someone asked what beer I'm drinking right now. I switched to the Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. Okay, since you're asking, BESTDAMNEDC.com. You're asking, how do you submit? How do you send your pick of EDC to me? You go to BESTDAMNEDC. If you are not logged in, instead of seeing submit your EDC, you will see a login button. You click that, register if you haven't registered, and then when you are registered, you can click submit your EDC. That will load the submission page. And when you do, just click fill out form. When you click fill out form, it will take you to a Google form, and you can just fill out this information here. That's all there is to it. That's it. BESTDAMNEDC.com, or you can go to edcw.co. Yep. Lafroig 10 you're over here. Lafroig 10 is good. It's one of my favorites, but I just stuck with beer tonight. How long until stickers are available? I'm not sure yet. I've got 200 of them made. They're mainly for giveaways right now, but I want to get another design. I'd like to have like a Swiss Army knife and Chadwick, maybe you can approve this since you're here. What if I did a TPT sticker with BESTDAMNEDC on it? Would you be okay with that? Like if I made a sticker version of this with the Pocket logo and like Big Idea Design logo or something. Would you be okay with that, Chad? Just an idea. I mean, I've got the vector files, that's why I just thought of it. That's entirely up to him, but I would like to create another. That's fine with us. Okay, so I'll make a sticker logo, or I mean a TPT sticker or a TPT Slide sticker, and I can start getting a few different stickers and then sell them as a sticker pack. Focus, camera. There we go. So that's what I'm waiting on. I don't want to just sell, like, I'm not going to sell just this. I want to sell more than one sticker. A PM2 sticker. But what I was saying is I'd like to have that, and maybe the whole point of the stickers is to earn a little revenue, but also to promote other brands. So I could have a splayed out Swiss Army knife. I would like to have a sticker like this. Let me get this thing opened. Need to go grab breakfast. Thanks for hanging out, Simon. Thank you so much for hanging out. No EDC stickers. Ow, God, that all just got me. I seem to always stab myself with some sort of thing on a live stream. Maybe get that in there. Like, do a sticker like that, and on the actual sticker have, you know, Brassworks and my pocket logo or something. Not too big or distracting, just something that gives it a call back to what it's for. I'm totally down for some Swiss Army knife stickers. Hey, I'm down with the way all this is going down. So, all right, we can do this. Big idea, sell BESTDAMNEDC TPTs. Hey, there we go. Chadwick, thanks for hanging out, man. And thanks for doing the TPT Slide giveaway. Thanks for hanging out, man. I love it when you guys come. It's great. Have a thought about selling patches? Yes, I would like to sell patches as well. Why not? Cat Eye's EDC Vector, they can be useful, not just novelty. I don't know what you're asking about. Timothy Brown said, time for SG1 with my lovely wife. Cheers, Taylor. Those were not bribes. Thank you, Timothy. I know you're probably gone by now, but thank you so much. All right, I probably need to get going again, or as well. Okay, John, you're a straight up troll. Reflective tape EDC stickers. You're such a troll. Willis Watt says, can I send you a knife to review like a 940? I don't want people to send me knives out of their personal stock because I'm going to fall in love with it and not want to send it back. Like Oliver, who's not in here right now, but he sent me, where is it? The propper that I always have. Where is the propper? Here it is. He sent me a Benchmade propper out of his own personal collection and said, keep it. I told him that is insane. Why would you do that? And he said, I just want to support you. And that is still just ridiculously, it's insane to me. Why would you do that, man? You guys are crazy. Cat eyes are 1-inch square patches. Oh, okay. Patches are on the table. Hats, shirts, and wallets. I don't want to give away too much, but there is something in the works with actual EDC items. Right, John, but wouldn't you rather have like a Velcro patch for your backpack with reflective properties? A sticker's not going to stick on a backpack too well. You know, like a pin would work, but reflective sticker, I don't know. Some mod leather wallets. It might be happening. I gotta buy the stamps. They're existing wallets. They're something that already exists as a product, but they're gonna have my logo on it. So it's something that's already out there, but it's gonna have a BESTDAMNEDC logo. Mara says, enjoy the stream and you all have a great rest of your night. Way past my bedtime. Thanks for hanging out, man. Patch would be dope. Reflective wallets. You guys are getting out of hand now. I'm gonna have to go. 3 hours and 20 minutes. I told Alex when I got on, or like before I started the stream, I was like, I want to keep this stream to like 2 hours. I can't do it. I can talk all day. Hanging out with you guys is great, but it is getting late. It's after midnight. So I think it's time to wrap this up. What do you think? Is your wallet guy making Emerson ones right now? I don't know. I have no idea. Let me see. I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you this. You know him, John. Let's see. No. The answer to your question, I think, is no. However, you know who it is. In fact, I'll give you this, John. You own something from him already. How about that? Does that tell you who it is? Swiss Army knife leather patch hat. See, here's the thing. I want to have merch that you guys want to wear. I don't want it to just say BESTDAMNEDC. I want a Swiss Army knife shirt, or, you know, a full EDC shirt. I want something cool. I want something different, something that you're proud of, and something you actually want to wear, not just like merch, you know? Something that's cool. The stickers that I get are from Sticker Mule, and they are really, really nice. I've been getting Sticker Mule stickers for about 4 years now, and these are very, very nice stickers. Look at that. It's pretty good focus there, too. Look at that bokeh in the background. When's the first meetup? Not soon enough. Good idea. My wife just said, get off your phone, no more EDC beers. Where I live, it's 6:30 a.m. Wow. John, you think you know who it is? Message me, DM me who you think it is, and I'll tell you if you're right. Where can I purchase the black and gold TPT? You can get the black TPT on their website, on the Big Idea Design website. The bead is from Urban Carvers on Etsy. They're reasonably priced beads. And the blade is a Fisker's blade, which are discontinued. But you can buy them from Giltech still. So it's a lot of like piecing together a product, but you can do it. Full EDC gear outline shirt would be badass. Yeah, like hollow like this. So it's not, well, there we go. So it's not filled in, would be like outlines of EDC gear would be cool. Like I want to make some shirts. I want to make some cool shirts. Devin Main, good night, Taylor. I'll send that email about the hat sometime tomorrow. Looking forward to it. I'll check it out. Brad Chu, time for me to go. Thanks for featuring my stuff on the weekly, and let's get more traditional knives featured. Here. Your choice for a trifold wallet. I don't want a trifold wallet, and I don't know anything about them because I don't carry them. They're too bulky for me. Unreasonably bulky, you know? Darka, it's late. I'm out. Good night, guys. What Instagram is best to contact you on? BESTDAMNEDC. Definitely BESTDAMNEDC. Acronym shirts, rip those off, maybe polo shirt with an actual pocket. Alright, thanks guys. I'm going to wrap this up. So if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. There's tons of new content coming out. I will be working on the video on the Tale of Knives belt loop holster this weekend, and hopefully publishing tomorrow or Sunday at the very latest. If you haven't joined the Discord, if you want to support what I'm doing, use the links in the description down below to buy stuff from Big Idea Design, Olight, or from Amazon. Any of that stuff, if you purchase using my links, it helps support the show. Of course, you know all this. And if you want to help the show a little better, you can go to patreon.com/bestdamnedc and pledge with cold hard cash. Anything to keep the show alive, because this is a fantastic thing. You guys, we've been sitting here for almost 3.5 hours on a Friday night. It's insane. Almost 100 people still. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much. But of course, follow us around the web if you haven't already. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at BestDamnEDC. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at CasperTech. And don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already. What is cash? Sounds sticky. Yeah, snapbacks. I don't want fitted hats. I like these. But if you haven't joined the Discord, it's linked down below as well. It's an active community. I want to make this community huge. I want to make it great. And you guys are helping me make that possible. So thank you so much. The Discord is linked down below. It's linked down below. All right. Thank you guys again. I will see you next time. Carry on, I guess. That's the best way to end this, right? Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know how I end this stream.